Oh no! Oh no! You tried to make the joke.
I got nothing.
You tried to make the classic joke, and it just didn't happen.
See, the classic joke, I was going to say gamers, but like, what's up, gamers?
Oh my gosh! What up? It's your boy. We're here playing some more D&D.
No. I was actually grossed out. Like, very
Hey, guys.
literal disgust.
Yeah.
What's going on, Twitch? It's your boys.
Yep. Your sweet, all white
Checking
boys.
back in for
I-
another weekly.
I
dose.
literally can't think of anything beyond Pat's, just very genuinely. Like,
Yeah.
people always stick to me. Hello, Internet!
Oh.
Just
Man.
oh, I will say that today is episode 5.
Man.
5.
So we're doing it. So like we're doing it. Like we're
Great time.
like we're actually doing it. Like, how many campaigns have you been in that have lasted 5 whole sessions?
This is the third one.
Several?
Well, yeah, several, but not most of them. Luke, I know that you and I have personally been in like
Sad but true.
like 4 to 6 ones that have lasted 1 to 2 sessions.
They're great.
Oh.
Totally didn't devote my heart to those characters at all because it was in my early days.
Yeah.
Totally didn't mar me as a player.
Yep. Well, yeah. So we made it to episode 5. Now we just need to do 10 times that many before we're a real show.
Yay.
It's easy.
It's easy. Just 10 more of these.
No.
Ten-
Oh, well, 10 more sets of... Yeah.
Technically 9 more if you want to get up to 50. It's 10 total, Maxwell.
Oh, thank you.
Kills. Well, the Blessed Tempest. He crushes his tiny bird skull.
How could you?
Oh, haha, I'm not on my PC. I don't have any of my files. Yay! Good thing I
What?
did anything.
Why do you need files?
I don't.
What are you wanting, brother?
I had like a notepad I had going, but I'll remember stuff.
No,
Alright.
I mean, like, what system are you on? Since
I'm on Ruby's laptop.
That's why I love Google Docs very genuinely.
Oh, shoot! I didn't even think of that.
Google Docs is, no joke, is the only reason why I function as a DM.
Oh, okay. That makes
Okay.
With that, I agree. Same.
The only reason I live. I wake up every morning. I say, "Is Google Docs still here?" I can keep
Oh,
going.
thank God Google Docs is around.
I can still go.
I
Those
like my
servers
heart
are down with
beats.
the cardiac arrest.
my heart beats for you, Google Docs.
Mm-hmm.
My heart lives with you in the clouds.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
It's the corniest.
Hey, it's signed into my girlfriend's Google. Why did I think that wouldn't happen? Never mind.
Not know your password?
No, I know it, but I don't want to sign into my account on her thing, and then she might not know her password.
There's no way hers isn't saved to her computer. Incognito mode.
Hey,
Man, I only said it
That might
3
actually
times, and then Alex gets all the credit.
hey, what was that?
It's because I'm loud. Incognito mode.
Who's
I love
That was my idea.
Thanks, Alex. I love you too.
Man, something has happened. I went to go get a cup of noodles, and you guys just went on. Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Did you find a cup of nudes?
I did add my hot water to my cup of nudes,
Wow.
with purple chip clip on top to keep the
Nice.
And I love what you've done with your fan.
The legend.
Yeah,
Eat
man.
purple nudes. Oh.
What flavor you rocking there, GM Master?
Wait, what?
What
Game
flavor
Master
you rocking?
Master?
Oh, just the classic chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Since I guess the world needs to know, I'm a little under the weather today. I've been, as I've explained to several people, like floating on a cloud of expectorant and caffeine.
I gave this sick to Max.
That which is which is quite literally impossible since we live 2,000 miles away from each other.
It's 3.
It was a computer bug.
Well done.
Ooh.
Well done, and I hate you.
Oh, thanks. Me too.
I will actually heckle you.
All right. Okay. So, can we talk briefly about how in the year 2019, my favorite game to play on a daily basis is Tetris?
Can we also talk about how they actually made Tetris Battle Royale, and it's a pretty good game?
It's really.
Can we also talk about how I have loved Tetris my entire life, and the second I picked up Tetris 99, my dreams screamed because I
Yeah.
keep losing at like 40.
Well, I'm garbage at Tetris.
Dude, I was garbage at Tetris, but now I have gotten like second, like 5 times.
Mara loves it so much.
Yeah, so in the year of our Lord, 2019, my favorite game to play is Tetris.
There's still 10 months to go. No, 9 now.
Well, no.
Supposedly Animal
Hey.
Crossing is supposed to come out this year, so
Hey, fun
I
fact.
think you mean 8 until Shield and Sword come out.
That's the only thing Alex ever cares about.
No, this morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? I feel a little bit in Pokemon mood thinking about that for the last few days. Picked up a Pokemon game, played it for like an hour, put it back down. I was like, nah.
It's the curse, man.
Yeah, once you know that something new is on the horizon, the old stuff just doesn't tickle it.
It's
It really
true.
doesn't.
Oh,
I want that green monkey.
I want that green monkey boy.
I want Grookey.
saying tickle doesn't tickle it, and I want that green monkey in the same
I
like.
want Grookey to tickle me.
It's real special.
I don't agree with that sentence.
I want that special green monkey to tickle me.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't? I might
I'm
go.
so excited for Water Lizard.
For
Yeah,
Sobble, the
Ah!
sad lizard.
Sobbing bubble.
Who wants to place bets that the fire type will evolve into fighting as well?
I'm so upset that it probably will.
Have
'Cause
I?
it's got that piece
It's got
of
the,
tape over
the
its
nose thing.
Have you?
It's got the nose band-aid, yeah.
Have you guys seen the GIF where it shows the first form and then it shows second form where they're all buff boys and they're all like firefighting, water fighting, grass fighting, and then it levels them up again and they're all even buffer boys and it's fighting.
Yeah, but that's great.
Good.
Yeah, it's and then it goes into JoJo's music. Like, go.
Yes.
Yeah, it turns all 3 of the third forms into JoJo's.
You know, I want to share something. I tried watching like 6 episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I
The
just
first season's really weird, and not
didn't
JoJo's.
get into it. I didn't.
The first season isn't JoJo's, is the thing. Like, the first season of JoJo's isn't the rest of the show by any means.
Yeah.
In fact, it's completely different.
Okay. So like, you just gotta kind of like drive through 20-something episodes to get.
Yeah,
to
and there's still like decent episodes. I honestly didn't love the start of JoJo's, but I really got into it late, like a little bit later when I did.
Do you guys
Season?
watch it in Japanese or English?
I usually do subs.
I usually do subs.
Yada 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 yada.
That's what I was looking for, but I didn't get it.
However, hearing it was and I will say subtitles is what completely mistranslated a line for me. So for me, it was always the line. It was you thought it was this, but it was I Dio. But it was me Dio, and it's much more dramatic when it was I Dio for me. It was much more like ha ha. It was just really fun.
I just really like that. It is a really good meme.
Mhm.
Ugh.
So before I catch any snack, because my nickname's JoJo, those two are not related. I just like the nickname. I don't like the anime.
Oh, I really honestly hadn't even made the connection.
Oh, I assumed they were not related.
Thank God.
I usually
you would
like
not
the JoJo body pillow.
When everybody started liking JoJo in high school, when I was still going, like,
I mean, people in high school about anime that were the worst.
It was such a nightmare.
Can we talk about Attack on Titan during high school? How bad that was?
No.
That was the worst. I get it. Cool little guys cut up giants with swords. I get it. I get they're all dying. I don't care.
I get them wrong.
I just these days I would combat them with, you know that Attack on Titan's a mecha anime, right?
Yeah, it's just a mecha anime.
It's now.
Even before that bit came out, it was still already basically a mecha anime.
Well, I mean, it's
It was still already giant thing versus tiny little person hating the giant thing. Like that's an archetype of a mech fight.
I need you guys' input on something. I'm genuinely considering buying like a $30 Gundam model kit and like $15 worth of tools to put it together. Does that sound like a complete waste of money or no?
I mean,
Will it make you happy?
But it's like $45.
Do you have $45 in your fun money reserves?
No.
Then no, you should
No.
buy it.
But much like the thing you asked me earlier, are you looking for validation? Or you're just going to do it anyway, regardless of what we think.
I am looking
Important
for
question.
but I have been sitting on this one for a while, so I'm actually probably not going to do it.
If you've been sitting on it for a while, then yeah, just wait, save up some money from a paycheck or two, and then get a less expensive one, and then see if you enjoy it. And if you do, you can blow more money on it.
Neat. Well, I only really want like 2 because there was this very obscure like Gundam series like from when I was a kid. I played a terrible dub of it on Tsunami.
Was it the one with the dragon hands, man?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh God, it was.
Dragon hands, man! And French
Oh.
Rose Man.
yep.
And which one?
French Rose Man, I think, who punched people.
Oh my God! And then there was like a Zeus dude who like had a robot horse that he rode
I
around
think
on.
so. And then there was also creepy Moon Robot Man. There's also Ribbon Robot.
And also
I know-
seriously erotic transformation sequences.
Hey man, I'm cool with it.
I'm not sad about it.
That was definitely a hallmark of that particular Gundam series.
Ultron Gundam.
Gundam.
That was also the Gundam where a lady pulled out a compact from her purse and made a shield that blocked a Gundam strike.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with this. It was dope.
Yeah. I'm glad
Make up
someone
your
else
bets.
remembers that Gundam series. That makes me really happy.
It's so good.
I've
There's
never
so many
spoken
twists
to
and
another
turns.
human being that remembered that. Luke, you complete me.
Love you too, pal.
Hey Max, you been doing anything interesting aside from being sick?
I mean, no. If I'm being real, just doing the family thing, hustling, thinking just an absolute boatload about this game. I sure hope you guys survive to get a long rest, because there's one certain boy that is going to get a cool sequence if you guys survive to get a long rest.
Oh.
I have a surprising amount of resources left, actually. Like, I have one spell left, one, like, actual spell. And then I have 2 of my hit things again charges. And then I still have my crown, actually, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Should we explain what we ended up doing about the levels?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. No one's here, but for VODs.
In case anybody ever comes and watches it.
Yeah. We decided at the end that I didn't give them a choice of whether or not to fully level up the Dream Machine or level up themselves. Well, because they gave all their dream energy to the machine, they wouldn't be able to level up. So we decided to roll that back, and now they kept just enough experience to level up, and gave the rest of it to the dream machine. That does mean if any of you die, you guys are coming back at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
But it also means if you guys make it to, by the way, Parachute 82 is my wife. If you ever see her in the chat.
Oh my goodness! I had no idea.
Yeah. If you ever see her in the chat. She probably just checked in on our phone and said hi and then left. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so it means if you guys make it the 20 and a half hours to be able to long rest again, because that's the rules. Yeah, apparently she's still here. Interesting. Yeah, you'll be able to do the level uppy thing, and I have some thoughts and feelings. And my goodness, do I want to show you it? So let's actually do the thingo, I think,
Sounds good.
and let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Yeah.
So I have some work I need to do.
Okay.
In that, I need to grab some tokens. Need to grab
So
it.
everybody, what do we want to name our adventuring party? Because I've still not done a campaign where I actually came up with a name for a party.
I mean, like, are we at the point as like in character where we're like, are we friends yet, or are we still just like surviving this nightmare hellscape that we have no idea what's going on?
I
We
think
don't have a choice.
Are we the Power Ranger squad yet, or are we just like the dudes that are fighting the drawers that come and attack us?
We're like the D-class heroes from One Punch Man.
There you
One
go.
Punch Man season 2 in a month.
Oh, really?
man, that
Yeah.
doesn't look very good. I'm nervous about how that season 2 is looking.
Oh, I haven't seen anything about it. I just know that it's coming.
That
out.
trailer is rough. So at the end of last session, you guys found the secret passageway from the key. What am I saying? From the dwarven throne room that leads to outside of the mountain. So you ascended those stairs. It took you an hour and a half to climb those stairs, a very long way. If anyone cared to roll to know how high they were going,
Sure.
Ugh.
Perception.
what is the math? Here it said probably like
Nature.
sure. I can see nature. Just somebody roll it, if you care. I don't. You might not care.
I fail. Oh,
Yeah.
It
Bird
doesn't
Boy.
seem very-
Did we switch headbands?
No,
Yes.
No? Okay.
not yet. At least. Did
Oh.
we?
Wait.
Oh, we did. Did we already talked about it last session? I didn't think we had.
I thought we mentioned it last session.
Okay, if we did, then we can have. I looked back and I found out that my roll was a 14 for my
Yeah,
intelligence.
mine's a 10 for int. I'm a dumb boy.
You are not a dumb boy.
I'm a wise boy.
Oh, boy.
Somebody say dumb.
But yeah, so if you do want to switch skills, so you can have the crown of blasting or whatever.
I Baldir is fine with this.
Cool. I will take your. It raises my int to 19, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good item.
Is
Yep.
that like an item that already exists, Maxwell, or do you make that one up?
No,
Nope,
that exists.
that exists.
All right. What's it called?
A headband of intellect.
Oh.
And it's finely tooled with iconography of an order that you guys have not identified yet.
Can I try to identify that while I put it on?
Sure. Do a history check or a religion check.
All right. Let me raise my int to 19, right? 19?
Yep. It does mean that you
Or-
never. It means
Is
that
it
you
history or religion?
history or religion. They will give you different thoughts.
Wait, if he's examining it, doesn't that
Those
mean he
suck.
like have it on?
Oh, you make a fair point, actually. I look at it in the mirror. I
What
do
mirror?
carry a mirror with myself. I actually have one.
Oh yeah, we did find one.
That is canonical.
I
That's
mean,
nutty. Wow.
And Max,
what?
the headband that he gave me lets me use Scorching Ray as an action or a bonus action or.
An action.
Look up circlet of blasting.
Yeah, look up circlet of blasting. It is literally a circlet of blasting.
Okay, cool. That makes it easy.
As an action. with an attack bonus of +5.
Yeah, with an additional +5 to hit, not to damage, but to hit. But it doesn't recharge on a long rest. It recharges at dawn. And based on the lighting in this, I'm gonna say it's dusk.
It is still charged though.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, where are we right now? Like, where?
Yeah. You guys climbed up. By the way, your nature check told you nothing. Keep on. You recognize that you went up real high. Examining your headband as you walked, you reckon that this is either a headband ascribed to worshippers of Dothon or the Way of the Child.
Okay.
You know that much. It's dwarven. It's tooled in dwarven ways.
Okay.
And not all like the progenitor of the Way of the Child was a dwarf, so it's not just an order that is followed by dwarves, but dwarves have a sort of identity associated with the Way of the Child. Okay.
Cool. Keep on notes that.
Okay, but we reckoned that you guys came to the top of this staircase. At the top, you were accosted by the Nightmare Drake flying past you and giving each of you a certain amount of corruption, except for Vanner and Blask. So I think we pick up right there. Everyone else is clutching their heads, and Vanner and Blask, you watch the Nightmare Drake flap away toward into the sunset, basically the purple lightning-y sunset.
Yeah. So,
How much corruption do we get?
You got 3.
I'm really angry. Like, I maybe run over to whoever's the closest, which I'll say is Sneak because I like him, and
Meaning you don't like the others.
You love.
I can't do anything. Like, I'll shake you and stuff, but it seems like only time can like.
Oh yeah, I would say that you have a moment, let's say a round, to like shout something into the wind if you want to. That's all I'm. This is just set dressing.
Okay, neat. No, I think it's just like an Undertale moment. The sight of your friends being destroyed by dust and the Drake flying away fills me with determination and anger.
Sure.
Save my game.
Cool. I'm into that.
Ow, my head hurts. Ah.
Yeah, and you guys come out of your. You guys come out of your days, and.
What was that, Ian?
Angry tizzy in the face.
Yeah, you guys come out of your days and you see Vannerin looking determinedly off or towards the shrinking speck that is the Nightmare Drake. Does anyone want to see where it's going? What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I would very much like to watch it fly the direction it's flying in.
Sure. Perception. This is just being able to see.
Cool. Not too decent. Hey!
Yeah. As far as your reckoning, it is flying towards Kasir, the city of the damned.
Excellent.
Which you guys would.
How is that in relation to the Royal Woods?
It is exactly opposite.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I turn away from that direction and start. Go back to the group, I guess. I'm assuming I went off to like look after him.
Yeah. You can roleplay that if you want to. Like, do you walk?
I climb up what is, I'm guessing, very rocky terrain to get a good like viewpoint.
Yeah, you guys are where you are on Roll20.
Yeah. I just don't. It's kind of hard to tell like how things look in terms of like
Topography.
Yeah.
Figure that this is up, this is down.
Okay.
So
Wait,
Yeah,
do it again?
I guess I
Sorry,
use
have
my
character.
weird ram body to to get up here. I guess I don't know, like
Sure.
here.
There's not even a roll there because you just take the time that you need, and you got a 16, so you do it fast enough.
Yeah, and then I use my good old hooves made for this stuff, and I climb back down, and I relay the information. There, that whatever that beast was, it's headed toward the city of the Dam. I personally have no interest in fighting that beast as of now, though I have a feeling I will enjoy it. I want to fight it later. For now, I would recommend heading in a different direction.
And if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with the big one. We're not strong enough yet.
I'm
Did
good
you
with
see
holding.
what that thing did to you just by flying overhead? You
No, because I
flighty?
passed out. I did not happen to see Vanarin. Please tell me how we looked falling on the ground.
It sprinkled some purple mist as we flew over, darker than my skin, and you all just fell over.
Sounds
We
like a
can't
good
fight
time.
that thing right now. We need reinforcements.
Nightmare is all I say. I also at the whatever, like in the air of the general direction of the mist he's referencing.
Yep.
You're silent, Maxwell.
You guys, thank you. You guys all recognize that as the nightmare drake that destroyed the Lotus Tower.
Oh, cool, cool.
You guys all saw that except for maybe Sneak, but
Because sneak things.
because Sneak things.
In the wake of the chaos, I definitely would have been trying to pick up people's dropped purses and.
Oh yeah, very on brand.
All right, yeah, I recommend going in the direction of the Royal Woods. My lord has seen fit to inform me that there are living, dreaming beings there. At the very
Oh
least,
my god, real people? Are you sure?
As sure as I am that my god is my guardian.
Well, heck, I just witnessed divinity like a half hour ago. Let's go.
Sounds good.
No. It was like it was like 2 hours ago that you met Divinity. Just to be
By the
clear.
way,
For what I said.
As we were walking up, and as we were walking up the stairs and making this long trek, I also think at some point Keepon carved a mark of what's her name?
Colda.
I marked carved a marking of Colda into my armor.
Yep. Cool. I like it. Okay. So you guys just follow you guys. I just wanted this to be the scene. We're gonna do most of our stuff off map today, probably.
Okay.
So, what are you guys planning on doing?
I want to go to the Royal Woods.
Okay, so you know that the Royal Woods are northeast of where you are now-ish, based on the placement of the sun, because west is west. We're just gonna assume that
Basically Earth.
Earth. This isn't Court of Swords where the world is a disc.
It's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys just make your way down the foothills. Are you guys trying to beam your way towards the thingy, towards the
Keepon
road?
would like to avoid any more fights, if possible.
Okay. So
We're a bit tuckered.
there are two things that you have to do. By the way, you guys get the sense that it'll be a while before you guys can actually sleep. You guys can try to find a place that is.
Oh god, we're traveling at nighttime through the mountains.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Okay.
By the way, these aren't true mountains. It actually gets into foothills pretty quickly.
It's still night with uneven terrain.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the way this is going to work is I need each of you can do a job. Like one of you can scout, one of you can lead the way, one of you can forage for food, because you guys are going to run out of food at some point, and that is in full effect here. So it's been about. You guys have done 3 long rests, so you guys need to tick down 3 rations.
I would like
did
to
we
search
start
for
with
food,
rations?
and I'm searching for any food, either rotted or not.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Um,
actually, just for food right now. Just for
Okay.
normal food.
Okay.
so like, did we start with rations? Because I didn't put any on my character sheet.
Always
Basic-
start with 5.
Basically, every character starts with 5.
Okay, I'm just gonna mark. 5.
Oh, and just for simplicity's sake, we're including water in rations.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want you guys to have to carry around gallons of water.
Thank you.
Actually, also Maxwell, I undo my thing. I do look for any food, including rotten.
Sure.
But why though?
Don't worry about it. Clear things.
Cleric things. Okay. The way I'm going to do that is you're going to do your nature roll at advantage.
Cool.
I guess an obvious thing is
22.
Okay.
I find good food.
Sneak should scout probably,
Probably.
I'm not good at anything.
and
so.
then I'll lead the way since I've got dark vision and it's gonna be dark.
Yeah, I would offer to lead the way if I didn't have what is definitely gonna be disadvantage at that. Because I'm not doing light. We are in the middle of the mountains. That is not even mountains. We're in the middle of open mountains. I'm not doing light.
We can tie like you and Valdir to one of our belt loops, so
Okay.
Oh,
that
thank
I
you.
fall, you die.
Jojo, or
it'll
Sneak.
be a line you hold on.
Sneak, I need a perception check from you. By the way, Valdir, you can just
Could I-
help. You can just help somebody if you want.
I was just about to.
Help,
Wait, I
help,
was just about to say I'm
help,
gonna help Sneak.
Yeah.
All right, so that gives advantage. It's an 18. And Vanarin, you are our guide today. Please roll nature.
Oh no!
It's not a natural one, at least.
2 and a 9, baby.
Oh.
It's a natural 2. So it's a little better.
Okay, so
Are you sure it's this way?
Yeah, whatever. Just keep going.
okay, so there are rules.
Rules in D&D.
I will say, it wasn't a critical failure, and we had 2 successes.
Okay, so
So
Yeah.
it just takes long. Hopefully.
Also, Keepot knows where we're going, so he can't get us that lost.
what is the number? Give me the number. Give me the number.
Though it's more likely that because you're leading the way and this went badly, we'll find people.
1d6 plus your nature bonus is how
So
much
minus
is.
1.
No.
Minus
I'm talking to keep on. Talking to keep on.
Oh, what is it?
Your please roll 1d6 plus your nature modifier.
That's a 10.
Okay, you find you find a large bloated goat corpse that has clearly been there like for at least 8 days.
G-O-A-T, right?
Yes, GOAT, not GOHT.
Important.
Like a yeah, and it's basically the whole thing. It like died by falling off a cliff and breaking its neck, and no scavengers got to it.
Oh no.
And it's like maggot filled, and you figure it's enough food to feed all of you for 2.5 days. I don't know what cleric stuff you're gonna do, but it's clearly not edible in this state.
Yeah. I take out my sword and I drop it into. I leave it actually. I don't chop it up yet. I take out one of my bags and one of my bags because I think at this point we have multiple bags full of gold
Yep.
and dump it out.
Now, what the hell are you doing over there?
You don't know. And I put the goat in it and I close the bag and tie it to my side.
Okay, Maxwell, how much gold did I lose?
Well,
I will say it would be the less full bag.
well, I
Let's
imagine.
just say it was the bag full of copper, and let me get rid of all of this copper. Please.
Drop the largest bag, and we'll just say that that's where Sneak put all the copper.
Cool.
Okay. Thank Christ, because now I am several tens of pounds short.
Sorry, Sneak.
That was 16,000 coins you would have poured out right there.
There's just like a pool, like a Scrooge McDuck
My God.
sized pool of copper.
That's so many.
Keepon is doing this, and as he's looking at the bag, and he just hears the endless fall. His eyes slowly grow wider, and then as they grow too wide, they just start to squint real hard. Just why?
Yeah. Okay. So you rolled a 1. So as you might suspect, you get a little lost.
But we got food, kind of.
Yeah.
Why did you look for rotting food?
I didn't look specifically for rotting food. I looked for any food. I feel like I rolled a 22, so I should have gotten better than bloated goat. But
Well, no. I'm assuming, as a GM, I am assuming, because you asked that specifically, that you have a way of converting this food from horrible rotten to not horrible rotten.
No, in a real way, once we get to a long rest, we're good. We got goat. But
That's 20 hours away, my dude.
yeah, until then, I'm just carrying a rotting goat thing.
I mean, we do have some rations until then anyway.
All right, so
it's fine.
the way I'm going to do this is Vanarin, please roll me 2d6 minus 1.
That's how many extra hours it takes.
6.
All right. So
That's how many it takes. Fine.
it gets to be, well, actually, I should do it this way.
Nightmare drink eggs hatch in your vicinity.
In your vicinity, and you all die.
Yeah, we don't die immediately.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can kill 6 baby dragons.
Guys, next week.
I would
Baby
just pull out
dragons
a
is
new
next
girl.
Yeah, so you guys go for about 8 hours. So it's like dead of night now.
Great.
And Sneak and Valdir, you guys are keeping watch. Valdir, I presume you're like gliding up above.
Well, the only issue with that being not having dark vision.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Well,
So I'm probably sticking
Oh,
pretty
sorry.
close to Nick with my with a torch with one hand cupped, like keeping it with the light closer to the mountainside.
okay, yeah.
Like one wing sheltering it from you from a long way away.
Valdir, you see a group of individuals.
Great.
With enough time to extinguish your torch. Well, actually, let me give them a roll.
Wait, lads.
Yeah. Okay. So you have enough time to extinguish your torch, and you hear him
I do.
like, what?
I do so.
Yeah. Sneak / Valdir. You hear this group of individuals. They sound like mixed dwarves and like maybe a goat, maybe a Tizian. And they're like, man. Patrolling at the dead of night is terrible. And then a dwarf man says, don't complain. Sudol promised us a great many rations for taking the bad shift. And then
What was that name? Sorry.
Sudol, you would recognize that as possibly an avian name.
Okay.
I can, just for your reference. Yeah, but this is the goat talking. Yeah, but he didn't make it seem like we'd be out all night. And then another dwarf says, what are you complaining about? There's no one here. And they continue on that way. What do you do?
Where are they? Are we on like a trail and they're ahead of us, or?
Yeah, you guys are coming down like the steps. You are
Do we all hear this, or is it just them?
They're scouting, so it's just them.
Them first.
Okay.
They can decide what to do. They're basically around a bend.
I mean, kind of the obvious, like, shit, shh. And then scoot back to the team and be like, get down.
I think
Give them the old.
while we're backing away, I think I use my my good old thaumaturgy to make some creepy ghosty noises behind the people, like on the opposite side of them from us, to make them turn around so they don't notice us.
Right.
Like leaves rustling and twigs snapping and such.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Whoa, 16.
Good lord, that's lucky.
All right, so
Honestly, 6 is awful because I have a +4 to that.
so yeah, you what does that sound like?
Probably just rustling leaves and twigs behind them. Like make it sound like something is coming up behind them.
All right.
Through the underbrush.
Yeah, they. Oh, that'll do.
That'll help you.
Okay, it's a little small, but it'll do. Okay, so yes, I think they get spooked, and they're like the the Tizian's like, what was that? I don't want to be here anymore. Let's go. And they round the corner. Would you guys both roll a stealth check?
Only thing I'm good at.
Hey!
Oh.
Sneak was never even there to begin with. You can't even prove that Sneak exists.
Okay.
Good job, brother.
Only thing I'm good at. Nat 20.
Right.
So, let me just...
Maxwell,
Yeah?
are there dead leaves on the ground?
Some, yes.
Would you say there's enough to make a relative pile?
No.
Just as soon as we see them come around the bend, I'm gonna like cough in my arms and just fall straight backwards into whatever's behind me into the shadows.
Okay. Okay.
That's how I want that to look.
Well, I never made these guys a token. So there's that, and then there's one of these.
Not one of these.
Not one of these.
Where is it?
Does these mean group of 3 mimics?
They're
Man,
pretending to be people.
man, you guys murdered some. By the way, this is darker than I have it. Can
Freezer
you-
mimics.
yeah, they're leaf mimics. They're very tiny.
God, I hate that. Never say it
Once
to me.
again, with how you made the bird mimic, like the beak teeth, I wouldn't even be thrown.
All the trees are mimics.
I mean, honestly, when you said human mimics, my mind immediately went to Parasite. I was like, chest opening, teeth sprawling. No.
Shut
Okay.
your mouth.
That was a great anime.
Do not give him ideas.
That was a great anime. Also, those ideas are already in Max's head. They're there.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, the scene is as you see it. Sneak, you are hidden, but as they round the corner, they see Valdir, and they go, "Wait, who are you?" And then the dwarf says, "Get him!"
In that moment,
Oh, in that moment, all right, do it. You have you have advantage.
I'm aiming for like here. Try to get these guys.
Which one? Like,
Right here in this square here. So 10 feet out from right there.
this one?
Yeah.
So is that 6 guys total then?
That is 7 guys total.
Okay, I think I have this. So it's the correct.
You might need to zoom in a little bit, Alex.
I can see the two lines of two guys, and then the two that look like just regular icons.
All right.
Oh,
So
Oh wait, is this a person, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
There is that. Okay. So you miss. So I need
Yeah.
you. I need you to roll 2d6.
Oh no.
And then I need you to roll 8d8.
That's too many die.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. Oh man. Oh no. 6, 6, 6, 2. No.
Beast.
Hey, Max,
What?
I did just send you a message on Discord.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to make sure before scary things start happening that's red.
Oh, cool. Okay, so again, let me just do this one more time. 4, 1, 1, 2, 6, 6, 6,
It's
2.
28.
No, I understand. That's not. Those aren't numbers. They're directions.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so Jojo,
Yeah.
you miss, but it still hits exactly where you aimed. Okay, sure. Why not?
I'm just imagining flies, shifts right, immediately shifts back left, goes.
No, I think it like hits a tree over here and like bounces back.
Yeah.
How? What's the radius again?
10 feet.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually have to hit an intersection.
Okay. Well, it would have been, the one that would hit the most people.
Yeah, I think you can only hit 2 people though.
That's fine.
Wait, is it a 10-foot radius or a 10-foot diameter?
I'm trying to find where I had that written. Up. Oh, it's up to 2 creatures within 10 feet of the explosion.
The radius.
Okay, so wait, but a 10-foot radius would be more. There's not a limit on number of targets for shatter. It's a radius.
Yeah, no, it's each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point must make a Constitution.
10-foot radius. Okay, so pick your intersection again, please. And you can't tell me the one that hits the most people. That's not my job.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right, so that hits all the dwarves. So yeah, please roll your damage.
Yeah, baby. I don't remember how much damage it is. It's 48. Yeah.
3d8.
3d8. Come on. Okay, so that's not going to kill anybody, but I'm gonna. But still, soft boys.
And also, Maxwell, any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. Just
Yep.
FYI.
Yep. What am I doing? Where
Also,
are we
important
again?
thing about inorganic creatures.
Yeah, it's a very good weapon against adaptogens. 1, 2.
It's a con save, I think.
Oh, it's a con save.
Yeah.
It is.
It's the same if I'm being real, but okay.
Okay,
So 2 of them save, but what is the save?
I don't think it says.
Okay, we'll
check.
put. Okay, so 2 of them save. So
So they take half.
yep.
Just says make a Constitution saving throw. What's it against though?
It would be
Probably
spell,
your DC.
your spell save DC, which you don't have as a rogue.
That's not true.
Yet.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
have
not
one
yet.
once we long rest.
All right, so we'll
Oh yeah, if
figure.
you're an arcane trickster, you're in.
Yep.
So we're gonna figure that that because nothing's added to it, it's an 8.
Sweet.
So because you're not proficient with spells, you don't have. So it's just that 8, that basic 8.
As a GM to a GM, I gotta disagree, but okay.
Well, for right now, there's just no mechanics there. And also, Shatter still does good damage.
Yeah, by the time I use it next time, I'll have an actual spell save stuff. So
It's not. Yeah, it's not worth being.
worry about it then.
You hope.
Oh.
Yeah, in case I bite it in the next 10 minutes.
Okay,
Complete
so
no spells.
everyone, please roll for initiative.
Yeah, I was about to say the moment keep on hears a shatter go off.
Wait.
You know what?
I need to empty the thingy.
Also, my characters don't exist. My character doesn't exist.
That's not true.
He's over on the right.
Oh, he's just really far to the right. Never mind.
Yep.
Not terrible initiative.
Yay, the worst I've done so far.
I think this
Worst
might be
I've
my
done so
best
far.
initiative so far.
Sneak and I both crit failed our initiative.
Oh my god.
This is impressive.
Impressively bad.
Yeah, keep on just immediately hears this and yells and charges. Meh.
Okay. What am I doing? It's a nightmare cultist. Thank you.
That thing away from me.
Okay, so let's organize this descending. It's the they scramble into action. They go. So they're gonna go. By the way, your guys' HPs on your tokens are not correct. I assume your sheet is correct.
Yes.
Okay, so this guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Great.
6.
It's actually a good question. I forget
1, 2,
what my
3,
HP
4,
went up
5,
now.
6.
No, I think it's just no, because it was 12 when I was level 2.
You're still level 2.
Yeah.
You had a maximum HP of 17 at some point.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be 17 once we take a long rest.
Oh yeah, that's what you did. Okay, so they're going to make 2 attacks on each of you.
Great.
1. These are on Valdir. They both hit.
Of course.
4 slashing damage. And 9 slashing damage for 13 slashing damage. Are you still up?
I am. I am still up.
You are such a healthy boy.
I'm no longer that healthy of a boy, but I was a healthy boy.
All right. All right, and then they make 2 attacks on that guy. All right. For a total of 9 slashing damage. Are you
Ouch.
still up, Sneakums?
Yep.
All right, keep on. It is your turn.
Do I need to worry about like height and stuff?
No.
Cool.
Well, I would say that this stuff is difficult terrain. You do have to care about difficult terrain.
Okay. Guess I just walk. Hmm. You can dash. Yeah. Yeah. I dash is my action, and I enter, and I go here.
Okay. All right. This one, which is a creature you know quite well, goes. By the nightmare, what would they call you guys?
I assume they can't dream.
No, they are free dreamers. And then goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then points a crooked finger at Keepa on,
Why?
and cast heat metal on your chest plate.
I hate that spell. I actually hate that spell.
Yeah.
It's not a fun spell. It makes you feel bad for wearing armor.
Yes. Yes.
Better take the armor off then.
Okay,
Want to see that hot?
Give him 5 minutes.
I would be. It's so woolly.
It takes an hour to take off, or 10 minutes. 10 minutes to take off heavy armor.
Yep.
Then 10 more to don it.
Now, do you take 2d8 when it happens? Yes.
Maxwell.
Yes, you do.
Not even close to a reasonable group. This is even comically a joke, a reasonable group.
Your scouts were like, "Hey, there's a big group, and we're like underpowered right now. Let's attack them."
I didn't say attack him. I wanted to make him look away so we
Yeah,
can
but
get
Maxwell,
away.
also at the same time, you, not to like, just as a difference of opinion, like I messaged you, he rolled a nat 20 and you just let it do nothing.
No, he got advantage on his silent death roll. He rolled very badly on his silent
Yeah.
death attack.
It would have made way more sense to use his nat 20 to pull back his partner, which is what happens in a sneaking roll, a nat 20. You cover someone else's butt.
You take 8 fire damage.
I take 8 fire damage.
Yes.
It was a very good stealth roll. And maybe I should have given you more for it. Veteran Blask, it is your turn. By the way, are you sword and or hammer and shield right now, or hammer and net?
Probably hammer and net. That's a good distinction. Hammer and net sounds good. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so this... How about these squares right here? Like, south of Sneak. Those are difficult terrain, yeah?
Yeah, those are difficult terrain, yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Can I throw, like, the net through Sneak?
Yes.
Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna put us here.
Okay.
And then net this man.
Are you... Okay.
Sorry?
Nothing?
Oh gosh, Donnie.
There's no way for you to know this, but you would figure the one below him is less damaged. Not whether or not you think that means anything.
Sorry, I accidentally closed the tab.
Good.
Because I was trying to pull up that reference sheet again. I did it on this tab. So this one, right? Like
Yep.
the lower one?
Yep.
Okay. Character sheet, character sheet.
Net.
We're professionals, boys.
We sure are.
Hmm.
All right, you net him.
He is
Yeah.
netted up.
So yeah, he becomes entangled in this heavy metal link net.
That is the third time I've thrown it. The first time it's actually landed on someone. Second time it's landed.
Hey.
And he goes, "Ah!" and he like drops his axe and is like raging. All right, these Tizian scouts.
Take that!
These Tizian scouts are the second time we've seen these Tizian scouts. They're just gonna probably shoot arrows, I think.
I can draw some tokens if you want, because Tizians are really nice to draw.
Okay.
I'll just have them like, you know, purplish blue with like mouth and, you know, head hood covers.
Sure. By the way, if you're ever just doodling and you want to give me something, I can use anything you give me.
I will remember that.
Okay, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shoots at
We're gonna die.
Sneak, and this guy goes 1,
Middle finger
2,
extend.
3.
Just constantly. Yeah.
During combat, if I'm not actively attacking someone, I am giving them the finger.
Oh
Okay.
lord.
Hits you for 6 damage.
Oh yeah, bad boy, I'm down.
Okay. Valdir of the Blessed Tempest, it is your turn.
I have
boy.
a spell. left.
That man right in front of me,
Yep.
that dwarf directly in front, is he wearing metal armor perchance?
He is.
Well, would you look at that?
Yep.
I wonder what I'm going to use then.
What
Okay.
a coinky dink.
Shocking grasp. You hit him. The one right in front of you takes 5 damage and does not die.
Oh boy. And I leave this guy's attack range. I'm flying straight back a little ways, so I guess I take his reaction attack.
You do take an attack of opportunity, which horribly misses you.
Thank God.
That's pretty far back, brother.
I have 60 feet of movement.
That is ridiculous. Okay, I think it might be almost time to nerf that.
You never know. You never know. I also have to be wearing light armor specifically to do it.
I mean, you're a sorcerer, so you're going to be doing that anyway.
You
All right,
know.
Sneak, please make a death saving throw.
Get to my character sheet. Sorry, this PC's a little slow.
It's all good.
We all believe in you. Not even death can find Sneak.
That is a success.
Let's go.
Okay. Keep on, or no, it's the guard's turn.
I'm about to say out.
This one's going to climb up the hill a little bit and take a swing at
That's
Vanarin.
the netted one.
Oh, right, he can't move.
Nerd.
So he's gonna pick up his axe and try to hack through this,
Yeah.
and he's
Good luck, buddy.
gonna swing and he's gonna do his damage, I guess, and he's gonna woefully fail to cut through the net. It just gets gummed up, and he's like ah, and he takes and then the guards take 3 attacks on Keep On.
Jeez.
Jeezums.
1, 2.
Nope. Nope.
3.
Nope. That one fucking breaks.
All right, so that's their turn, I guess. They're gnashing their teeth, and they're like in formation. They're definitely trained. They're taking practiced great axe swings. Keep on. It is your turn.
Which one pointed at me?
What?
Which one pointed at me?
He is.
The one that is
This
2 or 3 deer left.
Cool.
You're
I open my bag of tricks and I throw a fuzzball at him.
okay.
Woo!
Roll a d8 for me, please. And remind me the color of your bag of tricks.
Rust.
Rust. Oh, that sounds
It's
good.
a
Hey!
giant boar.
It's a what?
It's a giant boar.
It's a giant.
Yes!
And I use my bonus action to command him to gore that being till it cries and dies at the same time. Because if one more goddamn thing he smells me, I'm gonna crush its brain.
Boar. Okay. Does it get a turn right now?
Yeah, I get to use a bonus action to command it.
Does it do anything right now?
I believe so. Let me check.
It acts on your turn.
Yeah, and I can use my bonus action to give it a command to what action it takes on its turn.
All right, for today, we'll say that that's how it works, and because of that, that's probably how it will work forever. So I'm gonna go to. You wanted to gore the boy.
The one who specifically, the one who specifically heat metaled me.
Okay, so please roll a d20 plus 5.
Great. Freaking great.
Okay.
He bum slits his own throat.
Ease up, man.
No.
We're gonna maybe be fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a very, very low chance that I even live once that heat metal's turn comes around.
Okay, so is it a large creature? It's a large creature. Large. It's large.
Jesus.
So big.
Also,
Okay.
he'll run on my turn.
Okay. This boy is like, whoa, there's a boar. So he's gonna ceremonially stab this boar, missing, and bite. Then he's gonna bite it.
He bites my boar.
He bites
Wow,
your boar.
okay.
Anyway,
That's quite a bite, dude.
that's a big old bite. Okay,
Gross.
so that's 5. Cool. All right, so that's his turn. Well, I think he's annoyed with keep on. By the way, does the animal stay around if
Yes.
you go down? Okay, so 2d8. His bonus section is to heat metal.
Cool, I'm dead.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
All right, Vanarin, it is your turn.
Yeah, all right. Okay, sure. I'm gonna hop over here and cast Cure Wounds on my buddy.
Which buddy?
Sorry, keep on.
Okay.
Four health. Fantastic.
Something, dude.
Woot woot.
Well, not the only HP that really matters is between 0 and 1. All right. Tissian Scouts. They're going to fire at Vanarin Blask. I imagine they will do nothing important.
Wow.
Good.
Great.
Like, they're going, yeah! They're firing as fast as they can, and it's just tinking harmlessly off your shield. Valdir of the Blessed Tempest, it is your turn.
I am going to use my new Circlet of Blasting.
Sure.
Good man. Good man.
And cast Scorching Ray. I'm going to use one orb for each of the 3 boys that are adjacent or diagonal to Keep On.
Good
Yep.
man.
Those 3, one of them each. I'm going to do the rolls starting from the top, then going to the lowest one, I guess.
Sure.
So just roll d20 for each, I guess. So it'll be this plus 5 because circular blasting,
That hits.
6. So whatever these are plus 11.
Sure. You just
So
roll
that
them.
would. Yeah.
Roll. You need to roll obscenely badly to not hit. So
Like that maybe.
plus
Does the middle
11.
guy have?
Plus 11.
Yeah.
Geez.
All right, that does miss. All right, and then this one dies.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Is it like a matter that they just didn't have that much health at all?
They had 1 HP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
Shatter did good things.
cool. I have fun
Okay,
with this.
that is your turn. Sneak, please roll a death saving throw.
Cat just walked on me.
Yep.
Let me get back to my character sheet.
I do have 2 points of lay on hands left for you on my next turn, by the way. So
God, I'm succeeding.
Hey!
Okay.
Sneak is the best dead boy.
All right. So this guy is going to move and attack Vanarin Blask, and this guy's going to
Okay.
try to attack this net. Dang it!
Gosh darn net.
So he hits the net for 5 damage. It's not making it through.
It's
By the
getting
way-
tangled around the
By the way,
blade.
the way that I'm reading the net rules, it has to take 6 points of damage on 1 hit from a magical source, and it has magical armor. So it would have to take 12 points of damage from a mundane attack.
Oh no!
So,
wait, sorry. Repeat that.
but
If he doesn't do 12 damage, he doesn't get out of your net.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna let you in on the comedy. He literally can't.
Yeah. He's just stuck in that net.
That man is going to die in that net.
Yeah. All right, and
Easily.
this one attacks Vanarin, hitting him
Oh.
for 9 damage.
Okay, that's not awful, but it's not great.
All right, keep on. You are on the ground. Your buddy just
Yeah.
got hit by a big ol' axe.
Yeah, I get up. I
Do you use your bonus action to command the boar to attack?
Not yet. I'm still thinking.
Okay.
I turn my bag of tricks upside down again,
Yep.
and I throw another fuzzball next to this right here.
Okay.
Can you do multiples?
Yup.
You can do up to 3.
No rules about it.
You can do up to
Oh.
3.
It's not great.
What is it? Please tell me it's a normal sized goat.
It's a mastiff, actually. It's not bad. It's a big. It's a doggo.
That's a dog. That's gonna rip out someone's throat.
That's a boof.
Yeah, and I command the boar.
That's the move.
I will say, Maxwell, the way the book I'm reading this is it says that I can command something for a single action, but it can also command something that carries over. I told the boar to gore the gobbler, the guy. I feel like that command will carry over until it's done.
Okay.
I tell the mastiff, or no, I attack the dude next to me.
Your action
No,
was to throw
use an action. You're right. I tell the mastiff to attack this boy.
the netted boy or
Netted
the
boy?
not unnetted
No.
boy.
Do the Tizian.
Okay, then the Tizian.
Okay. And the mastiff has.
But that does mean the boar will still attack.
Yeah. Roll for me a d20 plus 3 and a d20 plus 5. Luke,
Oh.
I'm so sad that I gave you this ability.
No, you're not.
This is annoying.
No, you're not. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Am I just dumb? I am just dumb. It's fine. That's the doggo.
Okay.
Ooh.
The doggo hits for 1d6 plus 1.
All of it.
Oh, okay. He literally just bites out the throat of this Tizian scout.
Yes.
Good lord.
Okay, and then this
Why is
boar,
the boar bad?
and this boar is just nuzzling this shaman.
Why is the boar the worst? I don't understand. I need him to not be shitty.
He's. We cleared.
By the way,
like, half their party.
you did stand up, right? Keep on.
Yes, I used half my movement to stand up.
Okay, this boy is gonna stab a pig. Stab a pig. Miss a pig.
No pig.
Bite a
Maybe
pig.
Bite a pig. Bite a pig.
Bite a pig.
Wow. Is the pig dead?
No. Giant boars have 42 HP, my dude.
I agree. Yeah. This is a good bag. I like my bag.
This is a good bag.
This is the
Your
only
bag?
item I will never ever give up. It's mine.
Sweet
Dumb
God.
bag.
I still have one more.
Max, you've made a mistake, my friend.
Yep. But you know what? That just means I get to be more realistic with what I throw at you.
Oh boy.
No, it doesn't. We just had this conversation.
Ha, joke's on
Maxwell,
you. Bag
very
for
literally,
me.
if I didn't have this bag, we'd be dead right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes
I
me
mean,
feel empowered
the
that
only
I'm
thing-
doing something
The
good.
only thing your bag has done so far is kill a guy that hasn't made a roll yet. That's not quite true.
Vanarin.
I mean,
Isn't why we're
distracting them.
Vanarin, it is your turn.
Action, lay on hands, sneak for 2.
Okay. Sneakums, you have 2 HP. You're no longer dead.
Oh, just let me die. Oh, just let me die. This hell isn't worth it.
Oh, wait.
No, not yet. Get up.
I forgot it, but you should have taken more heat damage. But I forgot it, so you get off scot-free this time.
Yay.
Wait, since he didn't. No, he did continue it.
The burning hair smell slightly weakens.
So does that mean that his concentration's broken?
It does, actually.
No, it doesn't.
If he doesn't do it again, it does. I believe it wears off.
No, it does. That's not how that works.
I believe. I was just reading that.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause the damage again. I will say that I'm sad that I lost that damage. All right, Valdir of the Blessed Tempest, I believe it is your turn.
Oh boy, it's my turn. That guy that I missed,
Yep.
I don't want to miss him again.
Okay.
I want to toll the dead him. I believe that's the boy right in front of.
Right by keep on,
Yeah, right by Keepon.
and it's a wisdom saving throw.
It is. It's DC 14 instead of 15 now. Oh no, it's my bad. That's for charisma. My bad. Bleh.
Okay. He dies.
Yeah.
He is deceased.
Dead. It's a kitty.
It's
I
Kit
don't know why
Kat.
she keeps doing this.
We're not sad.
No.
Oh no, you can't go on my
All right.
desk.
All right, Sneakums. It is your turn.
Hold on, let me pull up the call again. This cat is ruining my life. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I will, but not yet. I'm gonna stab this guy directly ahead of me after standing up.
The netted man?
Yep. Nope.
I'm so sorry.
Gods may not die, but they sure do miss.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage and take my half movement right there.
Okay. This boy is tired of hacking at this thing, so he's going to just try to lift the net,
Oh.
and he still fails. Like it's like if you have a really big blanket on you and you're like lifting it in some places and it's getting like more on top of you. He's like going. "Argh!" By the way, just for more rules on this net, for people who want to know net rules, nets are stupid. So I'm reading nets as beneficially as possible for nets. So because it's a net +1, and the only thing that would do is give you a +1 when you throw it, I also added the +1 to the DC to lift the net off of a person. So it would have worked, but because it's a net +1, it's just like, ah! Okay, keep on. It is your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So who are the? Is this a person or is this a rock?
That's a person.
That's your best friend.
Okay, so it's different from this person. Okay, the boar is just there. Okay. I command the mastiff with my bonus action to go here. Oh, here.
Okay. He does that and takes an attack of opportunity
Okay.
Wait, what is he taking attackable?
from the
From
net
the-
guy. This is a disadvantage, but he's still going to do it. All right, what is the AC of a mastiff? It's 12. So
Oh.
he gets hit,
There's no way.
and then he kills your dog.
What?
There's no way.
You're telling me a mastiff has 6 health?
Has 5 health.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Cool.
That's terrible.
Cool.
So you're telling me this man is entrapped by this net so thoroughly, but he can reach out with an axe from, like, I guess in between the links and just chop this thing's head off as it started to run.
Cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
I walk here
That's
Yep.
incredible.
Yep.
and I hit him.
Please hit
Can
him.
we?
I use inspiration
Okay.
because screw him.
Okay. That's 21.
And I use I think the last of my charges.
That is a true thing.
That's 1d4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Seven damage.
Okay, 7 damage.
And the boar still does attack him.
Okay, roll roll a d20 plus 5.
Please be worth something. Thank you. I love you. You're
Okay.
the best boy.
You're the best boar. Okay, so as you might imagine, this giant boar has a very powerful attack. So please roll me 4d6 plus 3.
Thank you.
I like to think that like
My
the
metal
sword
again.
slash just distracted him long enough for like the boar to impale him on
So
his
14 damage.
Yep, he's still alive.
Cool. He needs to check concentration twice.
He does. You're right.
What?
Concentration. If you get hit, you have to check.
No. This man just got dealt 21 damage.
I am. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm flabbergasted by that, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He saves, and he saves. Okay.
I hate him.
He's-
I don't believe he's as strong as you're saying. I think you're lying at this point.
what?
I'm joking.
His order in the order has disappeared. So I'm gonna re-roll his initiative, but he's gonna still have his 13. Because that's where he was. I don't know why it ate it, but it did. So he's gonna stab the boar, and he's gonna hit.
He actually stabbed the boar.
He's gonna bite the boar.
And he bit the boar. Boris does not care, though.
The boar barely cares.
This is the best man. Like, can we recruit these two dudes? 'Cause they're really good.
The boar and the bad casty person?
No, the caster and that dwarf that managed to kill a dog through a net.
Okay, he's also gonna deal you 2d8 damage. Keep on.
No, he's not. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
I'm honestly glad I didn't cure wounds myself.
That's
Probably
fair.
Anyway.
I'm out of heals.
Okay.
My
Oh.
boar gets real upsetty.
Okay, Vanarin, it is your turn.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da.
Damn
Gonna
it.
bash this guy's skull in.
Do it.
Ba-da,
the-
ba-da, 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 ba-da,
You mean the guy
ba-da.
who's spell casting, right?
What?
You mean the guy I've been attacking?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, that wasn't very clear. I want that man deceased.
Okay.
Thank you.
By the way,
Alright.
you never pulled out your shield, so I presume you're doing this two-handed. It's
Wait,
a
no,
whole.
I've had,
It's a whole. It's a whole action to equip your shield.
but I had my shield in my net, and then when I threw
You had your
the
hammer
net,
in your net.
pulled
you
out
said.
the hammer.
You were hammering that.
We went back and said hammer and net is what we.
Oh,
we
okay. So
discussed.
yeah, even better. That can be two-handed. Do I get to keep that roll though?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
You
just
d-
gonna roll the two-handed and then click the damage on that one.
Okay.
That's good that you do that. We get to do that.
Man, that's low.
It is. You bash him on his horns because this is a goat, and
Oh, he's a goat. That makes much more sense. Okay. I thought we were
uh,
dealing with like the cultist from earlier.
I mean they are exactly the same.
I thought those were Tizians. Goodness gracious.
Well, no, they can be any species I want them to be.
Yeah, it's all manner of people.
All right,
Okay.
Tizzy and Scout, just drop your sword and do one thing in your worthless life.
No.
Please. Please.
They
Thank
have to
you.
reach breath.
Thank you for spearing that man for 3 damage. You take 3 damage, veteran.
Oh yeah, continue
Oh,
being trash,
no.
my friend. Sneak, you have to kill one of these men.
Please.
Valdir of the Blessed Tempest, it is your turn.
I. Now that the front lines are decimated, we'll fly up a little bit farther and cast Toll of the Dead on the very persistent goat.
Okay.
So if you'd make that wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
You really just need to have the spell roll the damage.
Alright, well, I have the. Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, and your DC is 14
It is.
and takes damage, and he dies.
12 damage. He dead.
Good. And the red hot, glowing armor of Keep On finally quells itself.
Think
As
God.
good medicine.
Think Zadira.
Okay,
Think
sneak,
every god that has ever been thinked.
Sneak, it's your turn. There's a guy in a net and a dude who has been basically worthless this whole time, but has since stabbed your friend for a bit of damage.
Since it's going to be the same attack roll and it'll do the same damage, I'm going to walk up 10 feet and I'm going to chuck my sword at him.
Don't
Double overhead short sword again.
you have a bow? Don't you?
Yep.
You could have anyway.
Invite me back.
Bada boom, baby.
Cool.
Give me old sneak special.
Is this the scout? The scout? Okay. He dies.
Uh-huh.
Or do we
Okay.
finally kill Goat Boy?
Yeah. Goat Boy's dead.
All
I
right.
murdered Good Boy.
Okay, so this man, he is angry.
He is very net.
He is very angry. He lefts off the net, and then he proceeds to just he goes. He's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's just going home. Keep on. It is your turn. Please make a death saving throw.
Don't want.
Or
I
the boar has
hate-
nothing to do.
Why am I bad at death saving throws? Why
Dar,
am I bad at something you can't be bad at?
Dar wants you home.
You want to die.
I'm not ready.
All right, Valdir. No, Vanarin. It is your turn. You can kill a man.
We have
Well,
to kill them.
By the way, this boar, I think I'm going to let him continue to have a good time. I forgot about.
Oh yeah,
this.
it's my turn. The boar will act of his own nature.
Yep. And I think
You see
he's.
the guy running. I think he would charge a guy.
I'm willing to do that because it is funny.
Yeah. Also, in a very weird way, boars attack things that move more.
Okay.
And
so
he's the only one running right now. We're all just sort of standing there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. He has a movement of 40 feet. So
I
he's
love him.
he's
I love
allowed-
Boar.
He's allowed to do that.
I like the puff bag.
Hey,
It's so
Rukus.
fun.
Hey, Rukus, can you roll 2d6 or the d20 plus 5?
Yes.
Please crit him. That would be my favorite. Okay, that does hit though. Please roll 3d6. No, 4d6 plus 3.
Wait,
That was what it was.
did he
Before.
do 46 without a crit?
No,
Yeah.
he does 2d6 without a crit. With a charge in which he moves 20 feet
Oh,
in the same turn. And,
understood. It would have been 8d6. I see.
Yeah.
What's with these 2-1 rolls that I'm getting on both of his attacks?
I don't know, man. That's 10
Well,
damage.
well, he dies.
Oh no, I'm not sad about the damage itself, but like both rolls, I got literally 2 1s. Like literally, I rolled 2 1s. That's
All
weird.
right. I'm going to give this boar a wisdom saving throw. Luke,
Okay.
I
please
killed
roll.
a man.
Luke, roll a d20 minus 2.
Okay.
Close to.
At a 10, okay. On a lower than a 10, it was DC 10, he would have
Boar
attacked.
gives into nature, charges someone.
Yeah, he would have attacked you guys. But
I
yeah,
will say it wouldn't make a lot of sense for the animal to attack me, really.
we wouldn't have.
Okay.
You're already dying, brother.
No, I know, but I just mean like because I'm I'm the bag holder. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't really make sense for them to attack the bag holder
How long does that thing last? Like,
until dawn or they die.
great.
He's still pet boar. Can
That's good.
I be up now?
We're still doing.
Are we
Actually, yeah, no. It is Valdir's turn. No, it's Vanarin's turn. What do you do? The
How
combat
bad
is,
is my
com-
medicine?
combat is over.
Yeah, we're gonna medicine check this man.
Medicine check that man.
Can someone help me? So we roll
No,
advantage.
that's not the way this works.
Okay.
What's the DC to stabilize somebody?
Hold on.
I mean, Valdir, do you have Spare the Dying still?
I do, but it's not my turn to do anything right now, so I can't do anything right now. But it'll be my turn to do something next, so I can do something then.
Yeah, it is a DC 10. So yes, Vanarin stabilizes keep on.
Great.
Without the need of spending a very expensive cantrip.
I don't have any cantrips.
I was making a joke.
Oh.
Okay, roll 1d4 for me. Keep on. Keep on will awaken in 2 hours.
How many hours have we spent, like, walking down the mountain?
8.
10 hours. Great.
Right.
Halfway there.
So-
Do I have to stay still when I'm resting? Like when I'm trying to wake up?
No, if somebody wants to carry you.
Well, we have a giant boar, is all.
We do have a giant boar.
Well, he answers to you, but you are currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
Right now.
We don't have a healing potion, right? Loot the bodies. Is there anything?
Roll a flat d20 on a 18, 19, and 20. They might have a potion.
Nope.
No, you're
Seriously,
not?
why wasn't that just an investigation check?
I feel like that's
No,
fine.
because there's a luck involved.
But yeah,
Investigate.
that luck is the die roll itself.
What I'm saying is that if there was no potion to discover, like there was no, if there are no stakes to the question, there's no reason to roll a specific thing. That was literally just a roll to see if potion existed, not to see whether they can find a potion that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So do you guys wait the 2 hours, or do you guys try to like wrangle this boar?
I do not try any such thing.
By the way, the boar like goes over here and like starts nibbling at some brush.
Okay.
Cool.
I love him. His name is Toronto. I don't know why. I just decided that was his name.
Ontario came into IGA the other day. They showed me their weird Canadian ID, and I had to look at it for 3 minutes to find their date of birth.
So
I feel that.
yeah, I guess we wait around while Keepon comes around.
I guess so this can go a bit smoother. I think I'm going to split all time into 2 hour chunks.
Meaning?
So every time you guys have waited a 2 hour period, I have rolled a d12. And at a 9, 11, or an 11, no, a 10, 11, 12, something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Does somebody want to roll a d12 for me?
I'm dead.
I roll like garbage.
All right. So yeah, you guys wait the 2 hours. Keep on you wake up with 1 hit point. So it was 8. I'm going to round down to 20 hours because 20 and a half hours is weird and fiddly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 10 hours since you guys left the mountain. 10 hours until you can get a long rest. Do you guys just continue on to the forest? Keep on. You figure that maybe you should be able to see a tree or something at this point?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because 1 HP does not fly by me.
Do you have any more hit die?
Oh, I have 2 actually.
I have a couple questions.
You can take a short rest.
Yeah,
Can we take a short rest, gentlemen?
That does eat another hour.
That and how far off is dawn?
Okay, so it was dusk, and I said it was that time of year. So you figure that it is a little past midnight.
Cool. I would like to short rest if everyone's okay with that. Most of us got hurt, so I feel like we all would benefit.
Wait, no. Hold on.
A
Dusk
lot of
would
us
be
don't have
like-
hit die.
Dusk would be like.
We didn't get hit die back since last session.
No, I know. I haven't used that. I only used one.
Okay, hold on. I want to contest this a little bit. Dusk would be like 5 or 6 p.m.
Would you like to make a nature check?
And so like 10 hours would be like 2 or 3. Yeah,
Would you-
sure.
Would you like to make a nature check?
Minus
Can I
1.
help him?
No.
Yes, you're cold. It is fall. It is mid to late fall. The nights are long.
Okay.
So you guys do not want to take a short rest.
I do.
Yes.
I never said we all said we could. We all
Yeah.
agreed.
I was
Roll
just
your
curious.
roll hit die. Keep on.
I do not have a hit die.
And then I'm gonna take a chance with this and hope this works. Or actually, I should ask this first, Maxwell. Would the boar let me ride it?
Animal handling
Cool.
with advantage.
Wait, but
because
can't I just command it?
animal handling with advantage.
It's magic, but okay. Cool.
Yes, you may ride the boar.
Cool. I would also like to summon another animal. Be my last little charge.
Okay.
Hoping for a biggie. It's not a biggie.
It's not.
It's a rat.
Yep. You a little
It's
rat.
a literal rat.
Little squeak. A little one hit point rat.
No. Yeah. Oh well.
Do you
The
command
boar
it?
couldn't possibly fit all of us on it, could it?
Well, it is large. And what is its strength?
Yeah.
Its strength is 17. That means it can carry. Bring out your calculators. Everyone's favorite show.
30 seconds.
510 pounds.
Okay.
So, add up
I
your.
think I might be able to.
Nope.
2 Tizians, a Birdman, and a ram.
Remember you're holding armor?
This is true. This is true.
Right. So like, I have a carrying weight on my character sheet, or like have a weight that says I currently am.
Yes, but the boar also has to carry that weight because that's how physics works.
Well, yes, I'm aware. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, do you
Maybe
guys?
a better question is to ask how fast can the boar run if it is carrying?
The boar can run faster than you guys can go.
Even
And-
Valdir?
No.
Cool. Can he carry the three of us and not Valdir?
Volnir is the lightest of you.
Yeah.
Lu- did you roll to determine your weight? Keep on.
No.
Okay, let's figure that you're 200 pounds because
I
you're.
weigh like a sack of potatoes.
Let's figure that Sneak and Vanarin are 60 pounds each.
With gear, probably like 80.
No. I'm saying 60 pounds each, just your body. Everything else is your weight, or like the weight you're carrying weight currently. What is
How much
each?
weight do you guys have?
I hate to mention the fact that, Luke, you're carrying 60 pounds of coins right now.
I know. How much are you guys carrying?
Nothing. I've got, like, my weapons, and that's it.
Well, it
What
should
is
say
the-
your literal weight on your like sheet.
Right, but it's currently obscured by the amount of money that's on my, on my character sheet.
Yes, that let's include that for now.
Well, I'm carrying the money is the thing. Like that's already in. Like,
Total
let me make
weight.
sure I'm reading this right.
I mean, with the money added, 64.7 pounds.
Okay, 64.7.
Okay. That's more than a third of the rest allotted. So if you guys don't both have like 50 each, then you're too heavy, I think.
Plus 60
I weigh
what?
150 with gear.
What, Ian?
I weigh 150 with gear.
With gear total?
Plus 60. What's your weight that you're carrying, Sneak?
Like I said, I can't tell because
It's too heavy. It's fine.
It's all too heavy.
Okay. Yeah. The boar, you do animal handle it, so he'll follow you.
Oh yeah, no. Keep on certainly doesn't intend to walk this way. I'm riding that boar. I don't want to walk.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
so
appropriately heavy for my size, unlike
So-
one pallet.
once again, would you please decide who's doing what?
I would like to lead the charge this time, I think.
Who's scouting?
not good at anything, so
I can't. It's too dark for me.
I'll do it.
I mean, you can still do the help action, Valdir.
Yeah, I'll still help him out with it, but
So that's perception, yeah.
Yep.
Mine's nature, right?
Yes. Evanerin, are you helping keep on? Lead?
If I do that, who's doing food?
You guys have food.
We have food.
Then yeah, I'm helping.
Food.
Okay, so technically you had disadvantage because you're blind, keep on, but because you have advantage from your friend Vanarin, you keep that first roll.
Good lord.
So you totter down, and you rise a crest.
Just riding the board.
You rise a crest, and after a certain number of hours, cool. After 8 more hours, which
so it's passed on.
it is passed on.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody roll a d20
Oh,
or 2d6.
Once it hits dawn, my board does disappear.
Yep. So as the sun crests and your boar disappears, you look over. Sorry, roll 2d6 minus 1. Wait, no, 2d6 plus 1.
Okay. What are my rolls?
I mean, that's about average.
I mean, yes, because I literally got a 1 and a 6.
Yeah.
This is very funny to me. That's all.
Okay, so you go over the crest. You see there's a rock, and on that rock there is a corpse that has been mummified by the winds of the mountain.
That is really cool, and I do have interest in that. Is it too late to retcon that I dreamed during that short rest?
It is not too late. Just take inspiration.
Cool.
Tell me what you dream about.
I dream of a different god, Grava, probably.
Cool.
We can talk about that later.
He does not answer your call.
Cool. That's fine.
All right.
The
Yeah.
mummified guy. I point to mummified guy
Yeah,
and say, "There's a creepy mummified guy."
yeah, he looks. You go up to him.
Please no.
Cautiously,
Okay.
I would like to make a perception check
No,
first.
no. Stop.
I mean, you can't tell me to do things. My character's separate from you in a very real way.
Okay, in character, stop. Let me see if there's evil.
Do you have that yet?
I have divine sense, so I can sense certain.
Do you
types
get
of
that?
creatures.
Do you get that at level 3?
I get that at level 1.
Oh, get that. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
just to make sure I'm not being dumb, because I have already added level 3 things to my pool. Nope, Divine Sense level 1. Great.
Okay.
On use until the end of my next turn, I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
Does that...
Yeah,
Is-
you sense with your general sense of good and evil, and other than this world is covered in darkness and dread and evil, there is nothing nearby. No.
Do you give Keepon the go ahead at all?
Hesitantly, because I'm still not sure what it is, but like,
Yeah.
like
The
it's
moment
not
he gives Keepon some nod, any kind of nod, Keepon starts heading that way. He is being wary. He is watching, but he's heading that direction.
He's you get it just looks like you get closer and it looks like a dwarven woman just sat on this rock and died.
Is she holding anything?
She has her pack like partially rotted at this point, leaned up against a rock, and she like there's a a torn open wineskin, and she's geared up for mountain travel, so she's bundled up in like coats. By the way, the only reason why you know that, I don't know how much time Keep On spent around mummies, but there's like the hair, it stays. The hair like doesn't necessarily disintegrate. So there's no beard hair. So either a beardless male dwarf or a woman dwarf, and the skin around the lips has shriveled all the way up, so there's like crinkly skin and just a broad grinning smile looking into the sunrise. I think it's actually rather striking.
See, so just the bag and the wineskin, nothing else of nothing else. Right. Okay. I again approach cautiously. I
5 feet away.
I want to get like see if I can get some kind of vibe off this being. Like if there's anything remotely special about the energy coming off of them.
Roll detect magic if you have that. Just
I
kidding.
don't have that.
Yeah. You can roll perception. That is, you feel like that might not get a huge amount of information.
Okay. Can I maybe okay, how about this? I want to go through the bag to see if I can find anything. Actually, I guess just anything in general. But if I specifically can find stuff that tells me like anything about this person, like how old their mummy is, like what if from pre-nightmare or post-nightmare.
First of all,
cool also.
First of all, roll 1d4 and then 2d6.
That's scary, but okay.
Yeah, you find in sealed jars. You find 4 sealed jars that appear to be. You maybe crack one open, just for a sec, and you smell it, and it smells like still fresh, like food. So that's 4 rations.
Okay.
And then there's a quiver in there with 3 arrows left.
Okay. I guess I take those.
And then there's a bound book in there that you may take.
I would like the book.
Yep.
May I see the book?
I do not let you see the book, actually. I immediately open the book and begin reading the book.
All right. Most of the words have been obliterated.
I would like to attempt to get what I can out of this book.
All right. Roll.
Well, I suppose Keepon would not give you the book, Vanarin, or just to be clear, he would probably stow the book away somewhere, hand out the rest of the stuff because he doesn't care. But he would rather read it when we get to a long rest, realistically. Next time we make camp. He'd like to read it.
About these arrows.
Oh yeah, I definitely like look towards the sneak and you use these, right?
Yeah, I attempt to.
Just smiles broadly, hands you arrows.
Uh, okay.
I also hand everyone a ration.
Okay.
Also, I come up. Do I see the wineskin sitting there?
Yes, but it is ruined.
Right, but it's a wineskin next to the body.
Yep.
It's been a couple hundred years since I've seen a stiff drink.
Nice.
I would like to do one more thing before I leave the corpse, though.
Yeah.
I would like to sit next to it and look exactly where it was looking.
Yeah. It's looking directly at the sun.
Can I hurt your eyes like that?
And the sun hits you like a big pizza pie.
I know I'm wasting a lot of time here, and I apologize, but I really want to understand this person. Can I make an insight check for what just happened here?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so fascinated by this person, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because it's a mummy, and that's cool. But I suck.
No, I mean, you get the sense that there's not really anything here to glean. This woman, she was at the end of her life. You don't know why she died, but she came up onto this rock, and she sat down and she looked at the sunrise and she died.
Okay.
And however long it takes for wind to mummify somebody.
Happens.
It's a long time.
Avert your eyes, Wally. You're too young for this.
All right. Yeah. If Keepon feels that way, yeah, then he moves on.
A moment passes, and there's maybe this is where the like the title screen of the the video game shows up. Like everything was a tutorial up till this point.
Wow, that's a long ass intro.
Kingdom Hearts 2 levels.
Yeah.
I hate it when games do that.
Most of the levels in the first Halo.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Just take 40 minutes to.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys figure you guys are getting tired. Like,
Yes.
it might be getting close to time to sleep, but it is not yet this time. By the way, over that crest, the
Oh, also, I was looking for trees at that crest because we talked about the forest should be
Yeah.
in sight by now.
Okay, so the crests are straight on. The mummy is looking to the east at the sunset. The forest is to the north, and you figure it is like 2 days out from where you are if you don't get lost.
Right, and so if I look north, I do see trees.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I point north and I say that way.
Yep.
But much more like Keepon would.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
let's get moving.
All right.
That way.
I'm just gonna roll one more encounter just to see if you have one, and you don't. So yeah, you go 2 more hours. You can retain that previous nature roll. And yeah, you guys did manage to survive the travails of this day. And yeah, you guys may take a long rest and level up.
Yes.
How does
Other than my health, I don't think.
how does restoring health work again?
I mean, I haven't even upgraded my health yet.
No, how does restoring health work? On a long rest, you restore all of your health.
Also,
How many hit die do we get back?
Half.
So does that round down? Yeah.
It always rounds down.
Yep. So I thought. So I get 1.
Also, do we go to just straight 900 experience points, or do we get experience from that fight?
You did get experience from that fight.
I will
vote
say
to put that
Keepon
in
would bring
my
up the gain base.
The
Yeah,
give,
I also.
the give vase, you mean?
Not gain, sorry.
Because Sneak is he sees the end over the horizon almost every time we get to fight. So
All right. So you guys each get 150. Well, you get 600 XP total. You guys can split that up, or you guys can give it to the dreamy thing.
I would rather just give it to the dreamy thing. Personally.
Give.
Sure.
We can give it all, or give a portion, or however it works.
I'm cool with just giving. Vanarin, do you have any? You want to keep some of yours?
Nope, I'm good.
Cool. Level 3, it feels good.
Yeah, boys. I've got some stuff. I'd like to do a dream scene whenever.
Yeah, you would do.
I would also like to do dream scene after him.
Vanarin, do you want to do yours last or first?
Who else is doing one other than Luke?
Hey, Max.
Yeah?
I want to try to mentally sneak into Vanarin's dream.
Yeah.
Okay,
That works in the dreamscape.
please roll a stealth check.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, that very specifically is canon in the dreamscape. That was what Munana did, so like...
Okay.
Okay, I need a notepad.
It's gonna be good.
It's certainly going to be interesting for Tizian to try and traverse the dream.
I mean, Tizians all like have the same
They
dreams.
exist in the same space, so it shouldn't be too hard. It's not like him going to a Caprician's dream.
Okay, so, yes, Sneak, you are in Vanarin's dream. Are we doing Vanarin's dream first or last?
Let's do it last.
Which
Okay.
Vanarin, the guy you said would have like the big sequence at the beginning of the session here. Yeah, then we'll do Vanarin's last.
All right, keep on. So you wanted to do a thingo.
Yeah, I would like to appear in the dreamscape, and I would like to call all the gods.
Okay.
Any that will come and talk to me. I have a question.
Roll a d11. Well, roll a religion check, please.
Plus correct.
Okay. I should have used my inspiration. I wanted to. I considered it. This is actually an important thing to keep on.
So, did you decide to use inspiration after you saw the numbers?
I mean, I was considering using inspiration as I pressed the button. I don't know if that answers your question. It was a constant stream of thought. Are you talking, Maxwell? We can't hear you.
Yeah, my bad. Were you thinking? You said you were thinking of using it as you were pressing the button. I'm gonna trust you. We're gonna use the honor system.
I appreciate it.
And also, this is a cool time to use your inspiration. So roll
I come to the dream and I yell.
Roll a d10 minus 1.
Two.
Okay.
And I will say this, I am specifically not pushing my energy towards Dar. Like, I know he'll come if I need him. He and I are good. I'm specifically trying to communicate with other gods.
Yep. Give me a second because every time we do something here, it's something new. We're just building mechanics as we go.
It's fine.
Oh no. Okay, so give me the gods. Who are the gods? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What?
Also,
Okay.
you could decide this as partial main creator of the cosmology. If Keepon viewed the Tizian's hive mind thing as a god level being, he would be including that in his calling.
Sure. You wouldn't consider them gods
Cool.
because they're not. Okay, so you call out. What are you asking?
I mean, I appear in the dreamscape and I yell out in just exalted ones. I humbly request your appearance before me, or your appearance before a still breathing dreamer. I beg for an audience.
Okay.
Stabbing my sword into the ground.
Where are you in the dream? What is the physicality of this area?
I think it's really vague. I think it's Keepon purposely kept it as a vague area because he wanted to make it as Nimbus as possible.
Okay, so
If anything, he was specifically making it comfortable for the bird gods because it's so random.
okay, up from the ground, as if walking upstairs, you see the curling horns of a goat. It's just dip, 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 like just pleasantly walking upstairs, and they say, "Oh, such noise! Oh, you're one of Dar's, aren't you? Hello."
This is Shaw, right?
That is a thing that your character could believe.
I mean, do I notice any insignia or distinct characteristics?
They're carrying a book. They're not gendered in any way physically.
But it is a goat. It is a goat, right?
It's a goat.
And Shaw's the goat god, right? Like, Keepon would know that.
Yeah.
Cool. Lord Shaw, you do me an honor. While I would never seek to claim any knowledge over yours, to say I am Lord Dar's is a misunderstanding of the nature of our relationship. I am a disciple of the dream. Dar drew me to the dream and has guided me, yes, and I will always love and cherish him for that. But at the end of the day, I am a disciple of this plane. I am yours. I am Naz. I am Zadira's. I am Grava's. I am Dothan's, and I list the rest of them.
The goat sort of chuckles and turns around and is immediately considerably taller with a lither shape. And speaks with a higher timbre, and says, "You are a pious one. I like you. What was your question again?"
My question is, it's not so much a question. I am a soldier without orders. I asked Dar, and he gave me some ideas. But at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm fighting towards. I'm swinging a sword, carving through bodies of people who shouldn't be alive, covering myself in blood, nearly dying again and again. But I don't know what I'm striving towards. Currently, I'm heading towards woods, which may or may not contain friends. And I am scared, my lord. I'm scared for me, and I'm scared for my allies. I'm scared for this world.
Well, suddenly you guys are sitting in like lounge chairs.
Okay.
And they say, You're a soldier. The mission is forward. Surely, when your general goes down in a battle, you don't just lay down your arms.
Oh, I mean, I keep on with not at that.
This is very specifically what Shaw does. It's very like like a psychologist
Okay.
who's like, so what do you think?
Okay.
So yeah, the the nightmare exists. The nightmare needs to end. That seems obvious.
Yes, my lord, but I seek specifics. I am not smart enough or wise enough to even begin to plan to take down something like the nightmare.
You think too little of yourself.
Yvonne huffs, very dissatisfied.
Oh, don't be that way. Keep on. I'm telling you to trust yourself. You know what you need to do.
Yes, Lord Shaw. And he means it. He does mean it. He does mean it with appreciation. He's not just blowing it off, the advice off. He just doesn't like the answer.
Yeah.
I then proceed, and then when assuming that's where the
Well-
conversation roughly ends.
Nope. The Shaw would say, would end the conversation with, oh, it's definitely something like faffery, like something that pretends to be deep. Where did JoJo go?
That's a good question.
Um,
I'll text him.
no, you don't have to text him.
Okay.
Anyway, it says something like obtuse but deep sounding. Says, says, remember, keep on. The way down may be the way up sometimes. Suddenly, Shaw is like almost as tall as you, pats the top of your head, and then walks down through the floor as if downstairs.
Ipan laughs deeply, feeling that he understands the sort of universal joke of it all. I'm assuming I can't walk down his stairs.
You roll, if you want to, roll religion.
I really want to try.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
I will fail, but okay.
Charisma's my business.
Yeah, you like try to stamp your feet through the ground, and you hear the tinkle of laughter.
One day, Shaw. And then I turn around and proceed to formulate my own stairs to walk down and out of the dream.
Okay.
And then when I wake up, I immediately carve Shaw's sigil on one of my my handguard.
Sure. Okay. Is anyone else drink? Where did JoJo go? Okay, it's 7:00. Let's take a break. Okay, so again, we're gonna do this jankily because I can't be asked to do work to make the show more professional. Anyone who's watching, hang on a second.
again because she keeps bothering me.
Yeah,
Perfect.
cat friend.
So
In which case, Maxwell, then he was perfect because I got exactly that character.
Yeah, because Shaw is the goddess of peaceful sleep, of cogitation, of thinking about things, not necessarily coming to conclusions.
Okay, what would that symbol? What symbol would that probably be on my hand? By the way.
Oh, it would be the closed eye.
Okay.
I just came off break because it's awkward to just have the footage up without sound. Yeah. We did get a follower, which is cool.
An actual follower? That's
Yeah, a new guy.
I wonder if he's here.
I don't know.
Or she,
Or she.
or neither.
The
Or is he
colloquial.
Yeah. Yeah, or beautiful in-betweens. I also, I'm not very good at what do you call it? I'm not very good at depicting non-binary characters. Shaw was a non-binary character. Was that clear?
Well, you did specifically state they didn't show either gender.
And I tried to keep with they. Okay. Because I'm bad at that. Because
I mean, in most cases, usually when people do stuff like that, they'll just try to go for, like, if they're a man, they'll try to go for a slightly more feminine tone, so it just sounds androgynous and mean.
yeah. Well, specifically with the gods, specifically Nasha, Zadira, and Grava, all four of those gods have a really tenuous hold on gender.
and physicality itself.
And like what they are.
When you're a massive swarm of birds or a patch of grass, whenever you want. I mean, really, what's gender?
Yeah. All right. So we could be back now. And Sir Vanner and Blask, since your ascension to level 3, I think yours is going to be the most bombastic. Would you and Sneak? You're here.
Yeah, but I don't know that he's here.
Yeah.
I'm eating popcorn, so I'm gonna shut the hell up for a minute.
So Vannerin, does Zadira come to you on your boat, or do you go to Zadira?
You mean Gababa?
No, you're wrong.
No.
No, he
Oh,
means
right.
Zadira.
So I think that we're setting the scene, like we're back on that exit from Helendriel, like right as the nightmare drake was flying over.
Oh, so you're in your memories.
Yeah, and like all my friends are just laying there writhing on the ground, and maybe like are there a crowd of Tizians just like watching or something? Maybe?
Well, the way I was thinking about this is I'm pretty sure each Tizian has a home, has like a dormitory that they can go in, and it's like their own pocket of the dream.
Okay, so
So you can invite people in. Like some people have an open door policy. I imagine some people are more secretive.
I think Zadira comes to me then, probably.
All right. So you're just on that peak, and are you calling out in your heart? What is the feeling?
No, that scene, like that event, like we just got outside. The last few days of my life after waking up from that, I've been bent on just like get outside, stop being around death, and then we get outside and it's just more pain and suffering.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like snapped, like, oh, the whole world is this way, and I don't know what to do about it.
Okay.
And I'm just angry.
Would you? So your feeling in your heart, would you call it vengeful?
Yeah. Yes. Why? Yes. That's the perfect description.
Okay, so
That's-
um,
someone needs to pay for these awful changes that were wrought upon the world.
yep. And in your anger, you maybe blink away. Do you think they're tears, or you're just like blinking away, like the pain of the knowledge of the end of the world?
It's probably not tears, not yet.
Okay,
Where
so you,
it's kind of like a fire has been stoked, and now it is hardening my resolve.
okay, so you blink hard once, and when you open your eyes, before you is the Thunderbird herself, in her full glory.
Does she
Wait.
like come down in a lightning strike or something?
No, no, she's suddenly there, and your ears are blown back in the blast of her wings. Her wingspan is like 20 feet, at least.
Sweet.
And the wing beats, they go, and just, and you can't hear anything when the wind, because it's so powerful. So,
I think I like stagger back just from the force of it, and then like realizing what's going on, and then after the past events of the last couple days, I like tentatively kneel, like not really sure what I'm doing, because I want it to be like genuine, but
yeah.
Vanarin doesn't really have a whole lot of experience in this field, so like he just kind of gets down like on a knee.
Yeah, like the
peeking up.
people bend the knee. That's what they do. That's what
Yeah.
people do.
You heretic paladin.
Hey, I'm new to this business, brother.
So, and then she speaks in your mind, and it just fills the corners of your mind. Vanarin Blask.
Oh yes, mighty Zadira.
I come to you, for in you blazes the hatred of our greatest foe.
What would you have me do? What do you need my anger, my wrath, oh mighty Thunderbird?
The realm of both mortals and gods is encroached upon by the nightmare. You will be as the storm I sheltered you from so many times, and now you're on your boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Vanarin, harsh and unrelenting, but aimed like a bolt of lightning. Upon a single point you shall strike down the nightmare. Take my blessing. Unleash my wrath. And then
Yes, my lady. And then what?
and then there's a lightning bolt, and it blinds you, and she's gone.
Fantastic. And we're still on the boat.
Yeah, by the way, does your tabard change?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
I think,
It
ooh, that's nice.
Sneak?
Okay, so we gotta change that.
What do you thinking, Sneak?
Could I hear all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in his mind, but I'm also in his dream, so
Yeah. I'm gonna say you heard that.
Does Zadira know that he's there?
Probably. I don't think Zadira cares.
I want to make this canonically work because I picked Arcane Trickster.
Oh yeah. What are you thinking? That's good.
Because I showed up and there was a magical entity of like godlike proportion. When she came and like did the big whoosh that pushed Vanarin back, I was trying to hide behind a rock or some shit, and I got blown back, and I just smacked my head on a rock, and I like got up, and I was like, ah! And I can just do magic shit now.
Okay.
Let's double down and have you get zapped by the lightning bolt that blinded Vanarin.
Yeah. Everybody loves Zadira.
Because you're indomitably just watching this godlike figure. You don't notice they notice me behind you and just go like, bzz, I'm over there, ah, and I sort of fall over.
All right, so we have that moment of comedy. Vanrin, what does your tabard now look like?
Oh man, okay. It's probably something simple like maybe okay. This is kind of it's coming together, but like a storm cloud with wings somehow, maybe, or no, just like a pair of up tilted wings with like a jagged blue lightning bolt in the middle, like separating the two wings.
Sure, I'm into it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right, and you look out on the storm-tossed waters, and
Can I grab the captain's wheel?
oh yes, you can.
I have
Alright.
a boat.
Yep.
Just so we're clear, I don't want to be there for that part. When they go to the boat, I'm going to stay wherever we were on shore.
Sure.
Oh, what happened?
Sure. Okay, I'm into that. Okay. So cool. Does anyone else want to dream? Does anyone else need inspiration? Okay.
What? I don't get inspiration for that, right? Because I used it in the thing.
No, you absolutely do still get it.
Yeah. So I have sworn a sacred oath, and I am now a paladin of the storm and vengeance.
Yep. By the way, when you guys wake up, Vanarin's tabard is changed in real life.
And Valdir loves it.
I am somehow not surprised by this at all.
For
Yeah.
some inexplicable reason.
Also,
Oh, wait, I have a thing for this. Keep on kneeling on his knees with his hands over the bloated goat. Looks up and goes, "Well, finally, you're not a fucking heretic." And goes back to ritually casting purify food and water.
Yep.
And now we have goat.
Yep.
We got goat, guys.
Why
Okay.
you gotta be so rude?
roll a d4 -1 and tell me the answer.
Who?
Keep on. Vanarin, your net is completely changed now.
Ooh.
Better net.
It is,
I got one.
okay. That goat will rot again in one day.
Why?
Can he?
It's purified.
Can he?
What are the, okay, can you post the, can you
It
post
rids something of all disease and poisons.
Hold on, it's a cleric spell.
I have it in my thing. I can tap it.
Oh, okay, so it's still rotten meat, it just won't hurt you.
I don't think that's what it's going for, Maxwell.
Purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
All the stuff that's making it gross is gone. Therefore, including the rot.
I still think it'd be shitty and like
Yeah.
nasty
It's not
meat.
great food.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a maybe 5, like a grade A goat, but it's more than edible.
But now that we've leveled up, I don't have thaumaturgy. I have prestidigitation, so it's flavored meat, boys.
Oh yeah, I've also
Maxwell,
changed.
Maxwell, I don't think it just magically starts rotting again. I think it just is goat now.
Can clerics ritual cast?
Yeah,
Every caster can ritual cast.
that's not true.
Are you sure?
I
mean, if,
can't
if
ritual
a spell
cast.
says ritual,
I
in
don't
five-
think
in 5e.
warlocks can ritual cast. I
Well,
don't know if warlocks can.
anyway, Vanarin, your net changes. Its name is now Zadira's Jail.
Ooh.
Yeah,
S-
spelled funny.
spelled G-A-O-L, jail. Look it up. That's the ancient spelling of that word.
Okay.
And
really, great.
and you're still attuned to it, but the voice of the weapon or of the net is just crashing waves right now. You don't really understand what it does anymore.
Okay.
But what it now looks like is thick wire with 4 giant weights, flat weights that will lay flat no matter what, and they sort of like stick together when you put them together.
Magnets.
Yeah. So that is Zadira's jail, and we will talk about what that does when you use it next time.
Awesome.
I'm
Guys,
assuming
I have a lot of things.
yeah. I'm assuming once they wake up and he has this new net and new thing and everything, Valdir would get some sort of sense of Zadira-iness
Oh yeah,
Do you
from
start, like,
Vanarin.
fanboying or something?
that is a
I
thing.
mean,
that is a thing your
not
character could
fanboy.
believe.
I have the blood of Zadira running through my veins. I don't know if I'm jealous of you per se.
Well, no, this like just. Oh my God, are you a Zadira disciple too? Ah?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely like that. 100% that. Yeah, no, Valdir just holds up with Vanarin wherever he is, for as long as Vanarin will deal with me.
By the way, Sneak, I think. Do you want like a lightning bolt shaped scar somewhere on your body now?
That would be hilarious if I was Harry Potter, but
Not on your face.
no. Okay, so have you ever seen actual like lightning bolt strike victims?
Yes.
The,
Where it
That's
like burns the veins in their body.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm thinking that
scars or something.
like yeah, like all the way from this like right section of the chest to all the way down the right arm to the wrist.
Yes. Cool. I'm into it.
Oh yeah.
Also, remember how we're all casters now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of casting, I'm going to use my invisible mage hand and try to like open the goat's eyelid and fuck with Kifan.
Roll
Like,
deception, buddy.
Flop its ears and stuff.
I'm gonna roll perception to realize this isn't magic or this isn't a ghost goat.
Would that be sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand with disadvantage, probably.
Darn.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Roll perception, my guy.
I will.
I feel like that'd be
I think his passive perception just goes ahead.
Oh
and
yeah,
picks
yeah,
it
yeah,
up anyway.
yeah. You obviously can't see the hand because it's invisible. I think you see Sneak sort of like sticking his tongue out and going.
I'm using my
Whatever you're
weird new
casting,
lightning
stop
arm.
it.
I'm kind of doing one of these. I'm like, yeah. My first time ever casting a spell, just going like,
I think Keepon's just like, okay, if you're gonna be stealthy with magic, you need to do better.
man.
Hey, Max.
Yes.
Am I still lawful good?
Your alignment has nothing. First of all, I think you don't have to care about your alignment ever. My opinion.
Okay.
And also, your alignment does not have to coincide with your gods at all.
Great.
You may know that Zadira's alignment is chaotic neutral.
Great. We'll just see if I start having the urge to slaughter innocents if we find any innocents.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's very chaotic neutral.
I'm also not sure Vanarin has been acting very lawful good. but let's not talk about that.
I haven't had many opportunities to do anything but slaughter.
Well, you are a Dungeons and Dragons character after all.
Yeah.
Armored.
Murder hobos.
Am I a secret ball spawn? Like, never mind.
Ball spawn?
It's the god of murder in like actual D&D, like
Oh.
Faerun.
Right. All right.
But Maxwell,
yeah.
at the very never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So Sneak, you become an arcane trickster. Valdir, do you get anything sweet at level 3?
I get meta magic.
Cool.
What is
Yeah.
meta magic?
Meta magic is I can use my sorcery points not only to do extra spell slots like I used to be able to, but I can add extra effects to my spell. Like for sorcery points equal to the spell level, I can double the spell. Like I can do 2 targets instead of 1 target, or I can like make things go farther. I think those are the 2 that I'm going to pick for right now, by the way, is range spell and twin spell.
Quickened spell is also very good.
Yeah.
Quicken Spell's really good, but for right now, since it costs 2, I like ones that might be able to cost only 1, so I can use them and also get an extra spell slot.
Sure.
Because I'm scared.
You can always change them later.
Yeah.
All right, and then keep on. Do you get anything cool at level 3?
No,
Cool.
All right.
I'm a cleric.
Guys, I got a lot of cool stuff.
I also got like more spells, but that's
Yeah, I got spells.
Oh yeah, I got 2 spells from the Divine Oath. I can cast Bane now. And Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
I thought you were messing with us, Luke. I opened up to cleric and it's just like level 3 features. Line.
Literally nothing. In fact, I almost consider taking my fighter level as for this 3rd level because it's so important to have a level.
happens.
But nah, because I don't feel like it.
I can use Shatter now.
Hey!
Thanks for stealing my thing.
I like how you guys are just the lightning boys and I'm just here.
How many
Hey,
spell slots does everybody?
Underboy.
Just to clarify.
What?
How many spell
Oh.
slots does everybody have? Like, just so that I can kind of have a figure in my head of like our resources.
2.
4.
I got 2.
Well, just because it's funny to me. Hey, Sneak, you care to share with the class what your spell save DC is?
No.
Oh no.
You don't
Is it
back
9?
up. Yes!
Less than 10.
It's 9!
Oh no.
Oh, Luke has 6 spells. Jesus.
Yeah, Luke has 6 spells.
Alex has
Guys,
a lot of spells.
you want to know my spell attack bonus? 1!
Keepon regretfully takes the headband off his head.
Really?
Dumb tizzy.
No, you don't want a smart sneak. He'll steal everything.
I hand the headband to Sneak.
I'm sorry, I can't take that. Me and this hat are really bonding here.
Keepon
me-
gets really, really close to his face.
You hear the hat whispering to you, keep on.
Touch my man's forehead again if you value
What does the hat whisper to me?
He whispers in an accent. Do you really want to know about the unknown?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use that to disguise self and look like Vannerin and just start dancing.
Yes. The answer is yes. I do. Small one.
You gotta make me give him up. You're gonna make me give up my only friend. Oh,
Keepon looks a little hurt.
give me a
You wear
second.
both?
No.
No, you can only wear one headpiece at a time.
Fine, take him. And I rip him off, and I look
Yeah.
like myself again. And I throw it over near the goat. Ah!
Your int is now 19.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was strictly a win for you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Record, if you will, your int somewhere else, please.
Hey, do you know how much of an intelligence boost that is for me?
+5.
No. Yeah, but it's literally 10 points higher than it was.
Jesus Christ.
I'm back down to my lowly 10.
This is the Smart Patrick episode of SpongeBob.
Guys,
I
I
feel
have
so dumb now.
8 intelligence. I beat all of y'all in dumbness.
Maxwell, what do I call this hat?
This is the hat of disguise.
Okay. I put on the hat immediately.
You have to attune to it, yeah?
By the way,
I
this
still
hat
put it on immediately.
this hat is 100% a Gandalf hat.
Oh, I know. No, I love it.
Yeah, this is a Gandalf hat.
No, I know. It's on Keepon.
Do you rip out holes for your horns?
No. I fold them underneath the horns or over, however it works better, because I know damaging an enchanted item is bad for it.
Okay. Yeah, so you put it on, it says, you'll take an hour to attune, but you immediately hear whispers. And yeah, Jojo, you have a sweet headband that makes you twice as smart as you were.
In a moment of clarity, I look and I go, ah, shit, and I just kind of take the bags of coins and toss them to the wayside.
Yeah.
Oh no.
When I take this headband off, there will be hell to pay.
Yeah.
I
What?
love it.
Okay.
I keep the 4 platinum though, because I'm not stupid. I know that they're taking up too much room.
Also, as soon as my hat attunes to me, I turn into a giant sneak.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Why?
I hate
I'm a stealthy boy.
that.
Dude, this hat of disguise. There is a story behind this hat of disguise, and I don't know what it is yet.
Also, the moment I can actually communicate with the hat, I am.
Okay. Sure. Also, eventually everyone's going to have brain friends, and it's going to be great.
Oh,
I wanted a brain friend really bad.
Okay, so what is the business of today?
move towards the forest.
Yeah, the Royal Woods.
Okay, so who's doing
Also,
what?
I grow to understand my hat.
I will help find the way.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, while you guys are doing that, I will also be back. I gotta get some water. It'll take me 30 seconds this time.
Okay, are you doing the scout digging?
I think I will, yes.
Okay.
Perception, yeah.
So we're just doing
I
scout.
will say at this point, JoJo's nature checks are going to be higher than mine.
Yes, they are.
I am proficient in and have pretty good for
Why would-
nature.
Why haven't you been making nature checks, my guy?
It was dark.
Because
It was dark.
Haha, I'm super good at investigating now.
I'm gonna- I would like to make could I possibly make the perception check on this one? Does anyone mind that?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll help you.
Cool. It helped.
I mean, it did help.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
actually,
go get that water.
it-
Be right-
Very distinctly, an 11 is a level better than an 8, so.
Yeah. What was your passive perception?
13.
So it didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'm a relatively perceptive boy.
Vanarin and Valdir, are you working together to thingy?
the what?
I will say keep on. If you're doing perceptioning, I don't think you can attune at the same time.
Doesn't the tuning come from just holding the thing?
Nope, you have to, commune with the item.
I'm fine with perceptioning in his stead.
Okay.
Okay, you can perception instead with... who's helping you again?
Can I help while attuning?
No. Helping means you're doing it, too.
Okay.
Neek was the one helping.
Okay. Nick was helping, so you roll perception. That's a 19. Cool. Vanarin, it looks like you're leading the way now,
Oh, jeez.
with no help.
I'm gonna do inspiration.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna
No.
gift you inspiration.
Can you do that?
Yes, that's a game mechanic.
Okay.
I walk up to you and I tell you you're gonna do a great job, and now you have the guidance of your god, and you're great.
Coming
you-
from Keepa on, that actually means a lot because you're never nice to me.
Yeah.
True.
This is why. This is 100% why Keep On doesn't believe in you.
Okay. So
That was too perfect, Ian. That was just anything else wouldn't have been as good. Other than maybe a crit fail, very genuinely. Just 2 8s, 2 rolls.
Oh no.
Perfect.
okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. So 18 hours later.
Wait, it's that far?
So
Jeez.
all day. You guys are roaming around all day. Somebody please roll for me a 2d6 plus 1.
I'll do it.
Oh no.
It's a 10. Ooh, I like a 10.
Does that mean we do not like a 10?
Hey, it depends how you feel about me.
Important thing, we did give Vase after we slept. You want to make sure that's stated.
Yeah,
You
okay,
gave Vase.
just to be clear, with
Did you
the
give-
vessel,
What?
with the vessel, do we have to return to the dream machine to
No.
deposit XP?
You just have to touch it with your hands and say give.
Gotcha.
And it's in my bag of tricks technically. Can I put things in the bag of tricks? Is that a thing I can do?
You look that up. I'm gonna say no because something weird
Cool.
goes on in the bag.
Then I put it in a different bag. It's fine. But yeah, we definitely give before we move on.
Okay.
Machine roll 2.
So you rolled a 10 on that encounter. You guys are super lost, by the way.
Great. How are we lost on the way to a very large forest?
Pass through a ravine or something?
Yeah, like you go into
It's certainly possible. It's just comical.
I'm just bad at direction when it's not the ocean.
Apparently.
Oh, that could be fun.
I
Oh,
don't
God.
like you saying.
Hey, that sounds like hell on earth.
He's gonna destroy us because we're level 3 now, and he's gonna overestimate what we can actually handle. And then we're gonna smack it anyway, and he's gonna feel bad for not throwing
I'm
it.
about to say I'm very prepared to just dump my bag open.
Okay, so there are
Animals.
3 options for what can happen here. Please roll a d3.
I will roll it.
Ha ha!
What is it?
3.
A 3.
Okay, so not them,
Be rude.
Typer, man.
not that one, but that one. Okay, so all right, so you guys stumble into like after all day,
Baron gets lost.
you guys, Valdir, you notice like a pickaxe that like is very recently been broken, like it's well taken care of, and it's like cracked.
Okay.
And you hear like a muffling like. Like you hear like people arguing kind of like hushedly but also kind of loudly.
Interesting. I call everyone's attention to this. Can I make some sort of perception check? See how like they're in a tunnel of some sort. Yeah.
You can make a perception check. Do it.
I guess. Whatever they are. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems like they're in a building not too far away from here, but it's like you'd have to turn a corner to see it properly.
They must be very loud.
Hey, friends,
Yeah.
I have a good idea. Let me sneak up there. that's my name.
All right.
Pats you on the back, on the shoulder, reassuringly.
Okay.
Go right ahead there.
All right. So you you sneak and you come across like a lean-to, like a structure that has been put up fairly recently, and inside you hear the slightly synthetic modular voice of an Adapticon say, if we dig here, we will cause a collapse and we will never find the artifacts. And then a gruff dwarven voice saying, but your plan will take weeks, and we can't be here for weeks. T. Irrelevant.
Alright.
We cannot risk loss of life.
So do I have a visual on these suspects?
No, it's a lean-to. There are no windows.
With this stealth roll, or do you want me to make a new one? I want to get a look at these people.
All right, do roll that thing.
Okay. It can only be better, right?
Apparently.
Gods
Okay.
never die.
So this time, there's at least one badass here.
This campaign doesn't end with sneak ascending. I'm gonna riot.
Yeah, and this the one badass here is me.
It's me.
Okay.
Turns out giving sneak intelligence gives him way too much confidence.
I mean, you
So
are
yeah,
not wrong.
you
Oh no.
you enter the lean-to, and there's a, by the way, as you round the corner, there's a large pile of rocks, and like it's sort of like an archaeological dig site. You don't know what that looks like. They're digging in. Sneak wouldn't know. I assume JoJo knows what an archaeological dig looks like.
Would 19 into sneak know?
No, he's
That doesn't change what he knows.
Well, no, as in like put together the pieces of. I was unsure.
So they're digging in long rectangles, like in squares. There's like strings and like pins put into the ground, and there's like a large patch of dirt and like a pan with like a fine mesh on it, and a large pile of rocks. And inside the lean-to, you see a sheen, like an adaptogen, a black core adaptogen, that is both shiny and infinitely deep. Like you can look into this adaptogen for hours.
I hate it.
Talking to a squat dwarf with like, he has like a headlamp, like not a headlamp, but like a medieval headlamp around his neck, and like a twisted up hat, like a wide brimmed hat with one of the brim, like one side of the brim up.
Gotcha.
And all the way back, hunched down, is an absolutely massive avian. Just like this.
I guess my best question here is, do they seem overtaken by the nightmare?
You have no idea.
Ah.
You hear the snapping of a twig underfoot behind you. You have time to like dive out of the way. Do you?
Depends on what the hell that is. Yeah, I'll try to ascertain what's behind me and not get hit by it.
Yeah, no. It doesn't sound threatening. It just sounds like somebody snapping a twig underfoot.
Oh, like someone approaching?
Yeah, like
I'll try to better hide myself away from it.
Yeah. We'll let that 23 ride. And you see like an old Tizian. Like he's got like
shit.
He's got like hair growing out of his ears, and like the top of his head's like a raisin. But one of his across one of his eyes is a long scar, and the eye's dead. And he has a big bow across his back, and he's dressed for forest work.
Okay.
And he goes into the lean-to and says, I didn't see anything on this go-round. How's everything going? And the dwarf says, this one over here wants us to spend weeks here. We can't do that. And then you hear a deep yet feminine voice say, we can stay here as long as we want. We just have to be able to fight good enough to knock away those fiends, or no, to defeat the bad guys.
That is oh god, because we could be the sneak intelligence. What would sneak do? What would Jesus do?
Is that the same thing now?
Purple
It
Messiah.
is. I'm going to. I want to. Jesus, this is difficult because I've kind of had like a 180 entirely with what my character would do. Oh no. Okay, intelligent. We're going with the intelligent one.
You can make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna sneak back to my boys.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
All right. Just because I'm a little cruel, please roll another stealth check.
Absolutely. I'm a god, so nothing to worry about here, fellas.
Yeah. All right. So what happens?
You're asking me?
Yep.
Yeah. In my sudden decision to be intelligent, Sneak's monkey brain was still trying to like pull out his dagger so he could assassinate one of them. So he's like reaching for it and also trying to walk. Like he's split decision here, and he just sort of like reaches too low and like punches himself in the knee and sort of like topples out of whatever he's hiding in.
Perfect.
So
Lizard brain versus big brain.
so yeah, you crash to the ground, and you hear what was that? And then in moments, you feel a massive hand grab both of your like ankles and hold you up.
Okay.
And you're staring in the face the biggest avian you've ever seen in your life.
Oh wow, you're big.
Hey,
Yell out for help.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Can we like be trying to like perceive him in any way, or is he just too far?
yeah, I'll give one of you a perception check with advantage.
I'd like to do that.
What's your perception?
I'm Vitizian. I would know.
What?
He's a Tizian. He's a god. We're the god species. Let him do it. Let him do it.
What's the dream? It's a 21.
Yeah, yeah. You hear like a yipe.
Here we go. Shit.
Yeah,
Guys, something's happened.
yeah.
We gotta
And
go look.
the big Tizian says, not quite enough. Hey, Grist, what? You didn't see this one? And then the old Tizian said, like, goes, I never miss anything. Or I never miss anything.
You missed me, sucker. I mean, sorry.
By the way, now that you have a better look at this avian, this avian has massive clawed feet, and like taloned clawed hands, and like thick, broad wings, and a big old beak, and it's yellow and blue. No, yellow. Luke, you know who this is. What color feathers do you think?
I imagined a tawny bird.
Yeah, so like yellow and brown feathers. And you are like, she's holding you above her head, so she's looking you directly in the eye, and you're like 7.5 feet up. Yeah. She says, or she Grist says, I never miss anything, and you said, and the dwarf says, T, what do you think? And the Adapticon says, hard to say. Tie him up, we will convene. And that's when you guys can...
Now!
You guys can do things now.
So
I know that Kipion would react as soon as he knew something was happening.
yeah,
Sure.
and then we're like, I heard it, so let's go.
Yeah. So Kipion charges in and immediately throws a puffball, which right next to Bird, like in between her feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll to see if that matters.
Oh,
Am I-
please roll a 1.
Please don't be a 1. It's a 7.
Ooh,
Oh no.
That's a big one. That's a lion.
I thought that was a lion. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I throw that and I go, I request that you let go of my friend before my pet eats you.
Ah!
Okay. Stand by while I find a lion. Lion is a large beast, which is not necessarily better than a boar. Okay. Okay, so we don't really necessarily need to go with this. So what is your... Do you command the lion to do something?
Watch.
Okay. Yeah, the lion stares with its big, yellow eyes. And do you address the bird?
Yeah, I specifically talk to the bird. Keep on talks to the bird. I mean, I guess it's really just a general voicing of what I want, but like it is more directed at the bird.
The bird.
Can I chime in here? Talk?
Yeah, you can add something here.
I just wanted to roll persuasion, maybe, and like say, put him down, please.
Okay.
Like
Maybe
nobody
with
has-
an advantage from my spooky lion friend,
Yep,
or
yeah.
disadvantage depending
Do
on
you
your.
want to, if we're going to do that, do you want to help my proficient +8 in persuasion?
What?
Do you want to help me with my +6, +2 in persuasion?
So like keep on's like, I have a lion, and like Valdir and
We've all got our different like.
And then Valdir and Vanarin come in, snapping their fingers like, hey.
Well, keep on. Let's go ahead and have you roll an intimidation check.
Uh-oh.
And I think this lion is what lets you make an intimidation check.
That's fair.
I mean, I feel like just yelling at someone would let me make an intimidation check.
All
Hey,
right, I'll give you advantage. You're right.
Thank you.
Please help. Meryl, don't go back there.
16.
Okay, this person, and to resist an intimidation check, that would be wisdom, and I think she's probably good at that. So let's go ahead and do this.
Nope.
Okay, so she's intimidated. Okay,
Yeah,
so
my lion snarls just a little bit extra.
so she holds up like Sneak and her like one clawed hand and says, like slowly lowers Sneak to the ground.
And following that up, I point my sword at her and go, "Can you?" and ask her, "Can you dream?" Or do you-
She says, she like looks over her shoulder and says, "Boss, they might not be bad." Sneak, you're on the ground, but you're still held in her hand. Like,
Let go.
what do we do? Or, what do we do? And the dwarf says, let's give him a check. Is he smart? Is he a smart boy? He's a smart boy.
Also, Sneak is still Sneak. I'm not going to idly take this. I'm going to try to kick out of her grasp.
Yeah, do it. Roll acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics? All right.
Ah!
She holds you quite strongly.
Get off of me!
She's like, she's looking at Keepon like, I'm not trying to hurt, dude. This is not what I wanted.
I'm a
I
powerful
apologize.
mage! Get off!
Okay.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
The dwarf comes out with his hands up and then sees the lion and is like, "Whoa!"
I love my bag.
All right. Are they professionals? They're professionals. Okay. Well, let's give this guy like one chance to make this kind of weird. Nope. Okay, he's a good boy. Okay. The dwarf comes out, and you see he's kind of like well put together for the situation. Like he's kind of dust covered, but his clothes are clearly fine. And he comes out and he's says, "We didn't figure there was anyone who wasn't bad, wasn't here. I figure we can just talk. Can I put my arms down?"
If your bird friend drops my small friend, yes.
He gives a tiny nod, and the large bird woman lets go of Sneak.
I put my sword away and I say, "Let's talk somewhere more private."
Alright, where else would that be? We're in the middle of a canyon, and there's just this building.
I mean, we can at least go inside the building.
We're in the building.
I thought we were outside the building.
We're right outside the lean-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lean-to
Can my
is
lion fit in the building?
the lean-to. The lion would fill the building.
Cool. I tell the lion to go and find a patch of forest or something and watch us.
Okay.
Somewhere to hide and watch, so we don't get caught off guard.
You are telling your lion to make a stealth check, and maybe hunt a boy. Okay, that's a pretty good stealth check.
Just a couple minutes.
Okay, this lean-to is only big enough for 4 people.
Oh.
What do you do?
I'm staying outside. I'm pissed off.
Keepon goes inside without question.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my mage hand to just poke rocks and flick them around outside.
Yeah.
Val,
You poke a rock with your mage hand, and it goes as if not influenced by gravity for 60 feet, and then it whacks you in the forehead.
Ah, damn! Why?
Poor Sneak.
Do you want to do anything about that, or are you just ah?
Why the hell would the rock fly back at me? I'm confused as a human.
Would you like to roll a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, tell me about what you know about adapticants.
I don't know shit about adapticants.
Yeah, you figure that the black crystal core adapticant is a stone adapticant, and it was and it just played a joke on you.
Yeah, I'm still angry. I'm gonna pick up the rock and throw it again, just with my regular hand.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to make a roll out of this?
If it is contested, yes.
Are you throwing it at the adapticant?
No, I'm just throwing it away from me in a vicious just anger.
Okay, so yeah, it goes about 30 feet, it stops, and then drops to the ground.
I'm going to throw a baby tantrum where I just kind of kick around and go ah! And just flail my arms about and just lay down for a couple minutes.
Okay.
Who's coming with me inside the building, by the way?
The dwarf is obviously going. Feather, or the large avian woman, will sit outside. Grist, you guys heard his name. Grist is sort of leaned very coolly against a rock. And the adapticant, who you only know as T currently, is small enough to fit in the lean-to as well.
Okay.
Okay, so Valdir, there are 4 people in the lean-to. You can squeeze in and make things awkward.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. So the way this is gonna
That's my flavor.
the way this is gonna work is that you guys are all in the lean-to, and T is just hovering in the middle of you, in all of your bubbles, basically.
Great.
So, who are you, and why did you? Well, never mind. Let's start with who are you?
I am. My name is Gurchin Hashfarl. This fine adapticant is T68. Tizian's name is Grist. I call the large bird woman Feathers.
Feathers, huh?
Hmm.
Does she not have a name of her own?
I never asked.
Okay. What are y'all doing here?
We're treasure hunters. The world ended.
Treasure hunters? Treasure hunters. Do you see what's going on with the world? What? How are you not like everybody else we've run across? Crazy and blood hungry.
He just gives a shrug. Seems like a good way to pass the time as the world ends.
He heard the word treasure and is now entering the alcove, still steaming angry.
Good.
You know, Feathers like holds your face, and it's like, no, little one.
I swear to God, I'm so pissed off. I might take foolhardy action as it states in my character traits.
Keep on in response to the treasure hunting passes the time statement. Says, you could also try to solve the problem. That could kill some time.
Kill more of the time.
He smiles grimly and says, "Yeah, whole world against the four of us."
That bad at making friends?
Hey, we're just four and we're doing just fine, buddy.
Yeah, I've lost some people, lost the taste for it. We'll find some treasures, move on, sell them to people for their valuables and anything else we might need.
Wait, so there are other people? Even more people?
There are some
Where?
Yeah, where?
here and there. Haven't seen anybody at this site before you
I
guys.
pull out parchment. And I would like some form of description, sir.
Where, brother?
He looks at you side-eye like, brother? I'm a dwarf, man.
Okay, that was just my current actual out of character vernacular slipping in. Let's say I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Perhaps you are not fighters, but now you're four. It can be now. You can count us among friends, or acquaintances, at the very least.
Yeah, I'm willing to barter if you got anything valuable.
We have several things that are valuable.
We did have valuable.
I still have the gems. They're all in my bag.
I'm pissed off.
Mine.
What do you
I
have?
pull out my bag of gems.
By the way, Sneak, you look, and Grist is looking at you very judgmentally.
What do you want, old timer?
Snake, what are you yelling at out there? Good.
What? I love Sneak. By the way, you pull out your gems. Okay, so I'm gonna do a thank you, and then we're
I
gonna
also pull out my adapticant cores and point and show them to the adapticant.
Oh, that's rude. That
Are these
sounds
of any
rude.
value? Dude, is there anything I can do with these?
Here's some dead corpses.
Yeah, how would you feel?
Okay,
How-
actually, yeah, I don't pull them out. I'm like, hey, are these
I
any?
have some dead corpses.
I
Are
have
these actually? Okay, you guys can judge all you want. Adapticants are smart enough to know that their cores are like computers, and he would not be bothered by this.
Here's
Adapticants
some
don't work
dead
that way.
bodies. Would
You
you
all-
like to see them?
I gesture vaguely to the concept of me having adapticant cores, and I ask if there's anything I can do with them that's useful.
I got these 3 broken laptops. Do you think that you can fix them?
I beat them to death. I join the four treasure hunters, and I leave this group.
Okay, so you have all those gems.
I have other things as well, but I bring those out first.
Are they looking for gems or do they want other things?
You get this.
Right.
You look at. He looks at the gems. Gurchin looks at the gems and says, "That's nice. I prefer something a little more real, but I can work with this. He will accept the gems at half of their value, and then I can tell you what wares he has.
Yes, please. What does he have?
Yeah.
He brings out a box, and inside there is a potion, and he says, "This will make you resist." Why am I making everyone Tizian? This one will make you resist poison. This scroll will make it so T says it'll make somebody not be able to see or hear.
Okay.
This helmet is how we interact with the less human of us, and you would recognize that as not children of Medivh, less it's
animals.
like animal, like anything that has a language. It's a helm of comprehending languages.
I would like that.
And then we could be total hat boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that all he has?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, no. He also has a tube of like a jar, like a small ramekin, like this big. It is full of an ointment, and I don't know what this means.
Give me the name of the item. I might have accidentally stumbled upon it at some point.
Keg Tom's ointment.
No.
I do like that if you full hot boys though.
Oh, wow. Oh, and this one contains a healing ointment. We've used a couple of doses, and it works really, really well. We'd be willing to part with it for a good enough price. We'll call it 8 of the more valuable gems for one of these things. Vanarin, you're muted.
Am I? Hello?
Hello.
You're good.
I guess the mic just wasn't activating. Okay, so was that everything?
Ooh,
that he had?
ooh. I
What?
pull out that scroll of useless bullshit, and I offer to trade it.
Oh yeah, what was that scroll?
Liam's tiny hut.
Wait a minute. I might be able to use that now.
I'm already selling it, and you're not inside.
Shit. It's real useful. Come on.
He bought us a scroll he hates and thinks is stupid, but knows is magic. I'll give you my scroll for your scroll.
Did we ever take that small suit of armor? I don't remember.
I don't believe we did, actually.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
did
we
not. You did not. Okay. Yeah, he'll trade that one for one.
Yep, I do.
Well, no, he'll trade that one. He starts off with yeah, 2 of the gems, and then that scroll, and I'll give you this one.
My scroll's
so-
more valuable than his.
Obviously,
We're not going. We're not
you
doing
you say that, and he's like,
Yes.
obviously, if you're willing to trade it away, it's not that valuable to you.
Well, if you're trying to trade your scroll, yours must not be that valuable.
Yeah,
right?
I lean in real close and go, says the merchant.
Okay,
in
no.
Apocalypse.
Can me or Valdir try and persuade this man to see that the scrolls are of equal value?
You can try.
I mean, they're just canonically not of the same value. Mine is better.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah,
level
I'll
3
persuade
spell.
him. As a practitioner of magics, I'll try to persuade him that the magic contained within our scroll is much more valuable.
And
to him.
I'm helping, so roll at advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
Liam's Tiny Hut is a level 3 spell, so in a literal game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Try to persuade that boy.
Try to persuade that boy. You give him the arguments. He's like, fine, 1 for 1.
Yes.
Okay.
And I hand the bag of gems to the other 2. I am satisfied.
Wait. So what are we getting? We're getting the helmet and the ointment.
Yeah, I was about to say, and as a thank you, we'll still purchase the helmet from you for at full price. Hey.
So
That is
that would probably take. Each one takes 4. You said, Max.
8.
8.
Yeah.
8 of the 50 GP gems.
How many gems do we have, by the way?
I mean, I don't know their worth. I know most of what we have.
Okay.
I know we have. I'll count the total amount.
I'm fine with switching those scrolls out and then just buying the helmet. It's a fun helmet.
We definitely have 8 gems in total, but I don't know
You,
that they're all valuable.
you definitely have more gems than that. You
Yeah.
guys just weren't keeping track.
Yeah, there's so many gems, man.
There are. Yes.
I tried to write them down.
I have some of the other gems, but they're on my PC.
I know we have multiple. I know we have more than 1 Star Rose quartz. I'm almost positive about that.
Star Rose quartz and quartz are the same value, so
How much are they worth?
50 GP.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we definitely have enough for at least 1 item.
Okay, that's all we need.
We give them 4 quartz, 2 star quartz, and 2 moonstone.
Let me get through these and see what Moonstone is. Because some of them are only worth 10 GP.
Right.
Moonstone are 50 GP.
Cool. Yeah, I give them those.
Wait. Give me all of them.
Oh, 4 quartz, 2 star quartz, 2 moonstone.
Cool. Yeah, he takes them and he like whisks them away into a bag. By the way, and you guys, while you guys are doing that, you guys now have a helm of comprehending languages.
Would you?
Yay! I
Yeah,
am
but-
going to wear that.
Roll a D2, like a flip a coin.
2. So,
All right, it's actually made for a Tizian. There are holes for your ears.
aha!
Hey.
Okay, so just to be clear, do I have to attune to this? And
I don't know, and you can find that out. It's a helm of comprehending languages. Sneak. The Grist looked at you judgingly, and you said, "What do you want, old timer?" And he says, "I don't know who you are, but
All right, sweetheart.
I don't know who you are, but you were able to sneak past me, and then you make a crummy rookie mistake. What's your name?"
Buddy, if I can call you that, my name's Sneak. It's what I do, it's what I'm about, and if you ever see me again, you won't, because I'll be sneaking. What do you want?
But when you say your name is Sneak, he sort of like sneers a little bit, because that's not a Tizian name. Like, it's a name you gave yourself.
Yep.
And he's like, I see. A person who hides their identity. What would your family think?
My family's dead.
He rolls his eyes like, yeah, and you see him every night.
I try not to as much as possible.
His eyes narrow in recognition. Ah, so you're one of those.
Yeah, and if you keep acting like that, I'm gonna start seeing you every night too.
that's a good threat.
Oh.
I'm going to distance myself from the lean-to.
He stays there.
And panning back, Keepon decides, once they hand him his gem bag back, he decides to pull out 8 more gems and buy that ointment.
You have that
One-
many?
Yep, 1 bloodstone, 3 chrysoprase, 3 onyx.
Wait, no. We already bought the ointment, didn't we?
No, the helmet. And 1 sardonyx.
No, but wait, the scroll was.
We traded our scroll for their scroll. We traded some gems for the helmet. We're trading more gems for the ointment.
Oh, see, I thought we traded like the scroll for the ointment or the helmet, and then we did gems for the other.
No.
Okay,
The
I see.
scroll of Liamon's hut was for the scroll of blindness deafness,
I see.
which I may cast as a cleric.
Yep, that is a cleric spell.
Yep. So yeah, you do it. You
Cool.
relinquish your gems. By the way, are any of you in here know about the value of things?
Possibly.
I know the value of practical things involved in combat.
So no.
I know the prop. I know the for magic things.
Nope. Okay.
Really?
So Vanarin, I would like you to, without any help, roll an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know you're getting ripped off.
For the ointment specifically, or everything?
Oh, for the everything. Venerin, you may do with that information as you will.
I will do nothing with it, including tell no one, because these are the first sane people we've run across, and
Yeah.
I don't care if we get a bad deal.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine.
Nope, you don't. That information never crosses your
Oh, no,
mind.
I know. Keep on not knowing this. And in the same line of thought as Vanarin, using his, being wise and all, as a show of gratitude, we should dine together tonight. And I pull out my goat that I purified.
It's no, that's a terrible idea. Can I
real
stop?
quick,
No, no.
there is no rule in the entire existence of D&D that says Maxwell's rule about it turning back to rot exists.
Okay, no, it will not rot again. I'm saying that
It still looks like mushy and shit, though. It's not the most appealing looking food.
It-
is what I'm
right.
saying.
What I'm saying is that the stuff, most of the stuff at least, that would make it look, smell, feel gross, is literally purified out. Literally purified. Purify food and drink. Food and water.
So essentially, it goes from being like restaurant quality beef to Walmart beef.
Right?
No, you
Yeah,
mean
it's
like
not,
it's
like I
still-
said, it's not high quality goat, like I said,
Yeah.
but with prestidigitation from our little feathered friend here, it's
oh,
now good.
okay, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, it's still shitty meat, but you can always hide bad flavor.
okay, so
Mom immediately got the spices.
so yeah, you say you should share a meal. Feathers builds Grist builds a fire, and Feathers fills a pot with water, and they throw your ingredients into a pot, and they will cook you a stew.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so you guys just chop off 4 of those units of goat. No, just get rid of the rest of the goat,
Yeah.
and then that'll cover everybody. Yeah, and they have like some root vegetables, and like they have a lot of salt actually. It's well seasoned because what?
I have a thing I want to do when everybody's done eating.
Okay. By the way, T68 lifts up some of the rock pile to make seats for everybody.
Oh, how nice.
Also, I summon Asmodeus back to us.
So, what? Huh?
Asmodeus, my lion.
I do
I
not
was
like that
about to
name
be-
for a lion.
Very scared and confused there first.
Why do you not like Asmodeus for a lion, Maxwell?
No, it's I. Oh, okay.
No, Maxwell didn't like it.
How many hours would you say passed since my tantrum between me and that Tizian?
It's been 2-3 hours.
I think Sneak has had time to calm down, and he's going to reapproach the group and get a bowl of stew and sit next to the old Tizian.
Okay. Do you give off any impression, or are you just like there again?
It's sort of like you just had a fight with your parent and you're awkwardly eating dinner together. If you can roll it.
Yeah.
Can.
Can.
Noting this actually segues perfectly. That like none of the Tizians are getting along. Can I do a performance check to have everybody join in a fancy sea shanty?
God, I wish Keepon took silence.
Oh boy! Please roll that performance check.
I am going to be using my inspiration. Would anybody like to assist me?
You don't. If you have inspiration, no amount of
It's
assistance
the
will
same
help.
thing.
I'm seriously not in the mood.
It's
How bad?
just like real life. I started out and then nobody cares, and then I just
Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah.
start and keep on actually booze a little.
No. It's not
It's a
that.
joke.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Like it's.
Oh yeah,
It's.
to be clear, it's a joke. It's the way I booed earlier with JoJo's bad joke. It's a boo. It's not a
Yeah.
mean boo.
Yeah.
it's a goat sound.
So like, is this on your like? Are you playing on your lute? Because you have a lute.
Yeah, I guess so. Like that just sets the tune, and then like I know a bunch because of the high C's.
Maybe you just picked the wrong one. It's like about good times and like, oh boy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to pipe in and help.
it's all for me grog, but there's no grog.
Okay,
I wanna-
Sneak. Roll a d4. You're giving him guidance, basically.
Eh.
But he had advantage. That's a 10. So like you chime in, and I think Grist like joins in like halfway to like 2/3 of the way through.
He knows it. Yeah. Okay.
And everyone else maybe feels awkward, or maybe is like, I wish I could have joined in. Maybe it's just a Tizian thing.
Oh yeah, no one knows the words. Okay, that's great.
Because
Tizians have all the sea shanties.
Yep.
They wouldn't wait and see shanties.
All right, role play thing. I'll be right back. I'm still listening.
That's kind of it. Like, okay, so the song has gone by. Some people's spirits are lightened, and others are not. Because I mean, that's fair.
Vanner,
Alright.
did you say you knew Glankin?
Yeah, I used to hang out at his tavern all the time. Why?
Maybe I'm grasping at metaphorical straws here, but were you there that night I got in that really awful fight with the guy right after this song?
Oh, there were. Wait. Oh, that fight?
Probably.
Oh,
We had a
no.
lot of those.
I think so.
I was just wondering. You know, sometimes it's nice to remember what things were like before we almost get murdered every single day.
Yeah. Good old Glankin. Man, I miss that place.
I saw Glankin the other day in my dream.
Oh, really? I haven't seen him around.
He's I mean he's dead, but he's fine. He was rowboating in a sea of gold coins.
Just like you, buddy.
Well, I was
Didn't
swimming, but
Didn't he used to have an arrangement with you or something like that?
nope. You don't know a damn thing about that. You shut your mouth, and if I ever told you something about that while I was drunk, you keep your mouth closed.
You just pull out a short sword out of nowhere and like.
You missed some stuff, man.
Ipan raises his woolly eyebrows.
I
by
missed
the way-
nothing, Alex. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
also Maxwell, in this peaceful state, I would like to insight check our new friends.
Yes.
I want to feel what they're actually feeling in this moment of peace.
Okay, roll that insight check.
Why?
Okay.
That's the skill I have.
Okay, so you get nothing off of the Adapticon, obviously.
Fair.
And then Feathers is implacable. She seems simple, but there's a depth to her eyes. Grist has, like, his name's Grist. I named him that on purpose. Like, he's been alive a long time, and he's not sure how long he's going to continue living, but he's going to keep living as best as he can. You can't really get a good read on him. Gurchin, it's super obvious. He's broken. He's seen the terrors of this world, and he cannot handle it. So he keeps his workload simple. He provides a service. He's the leader, but he's the one who needs the help the most.
Uh. Yeah. Keepon would try, I guess. Yeah. Keepon, as a soldier, would not like this weakness in the leader of a group, especially a group as finite as are in this world. It would maybe try to start a conversation with him.
Okay.
Walk across and sit next to him.
After this scene, I'd like to speak to Grist.
I will say it is 11:20.
Yeah,
Yep.
I will say I work in 6.5 hours.
I have to be at work by 9.
Sure. We can be done in 10 minutes.
Sure. Man, no 2 combat encounters. I'm sad.
But yeah, I walk up to the leader, and I sit next to him by the fire, or by whatever we're sitting by. And I look at him. And I simply say, a shattered. Yeah, reading this man as someone who's grown up in hardship and being a soldier who's gone through war. A shattered blade may still be reforged into something indescribable. Do not lose your edge. And remember that there is hope as long as your blade stays up.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. This is gonna go so bad.
Oh my god, it's good. Nope.
He looks up at you and says, your fancy words don't really help me, priest. Every friend I've ever known is dead. I have a family, but I can't go back to them because I don't want them to die in my arms. So, I have a new family. One that if they die, they were just an employee. I pay them well. I keep my head down. I'm as happy as I can be.
Sounds empty. And I stand up and walk away.
He says, like, as you go away, he mutters audibly, "It is." All right.
I go sleep in my lion.
You go sleep in your lion?
Like I wrap myself up in his mane.
All right.
We
Cut him
cuddle.
open so you don't freeze on Hoth.
All right, Vannerin, you wanted to talk to Grist?
Yeah, or we can end there if everybody's ready to go.
Okay, I wouldn't mind ending there. We'll do long rests next session then.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so that was episode 5.
Fun times.
Only 45 more until we have a real show.
Yay.
Hey,
Good episode.
Yeah, I had a good time.
fun.
Good world buildy heavy. And NPCs! I got to show you NPCs!
Yeah,
Okay.
people that don't want to kill us.
Right? I was so worried. I was like, do I have to kill more? Do people have to die too? Is this what's gonna happen?
I was worried that we barely survived that first encounter.
but we're
I'm
fully
very
healed.
aware.
But we're fully healed now. We have all of
We
our
are.
spell slots.
But we're ready now.
We're buff as heck.
I was very genuinely.
Ugh.
Without that giant boar, I don't think you guys would have won.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Real
So-
talk though, I was also ready to dive into that scene with Sneak being held by Birdly and just freaking shuriken toss 3 poof balls.
Also, for in the future, if we ever make it back to Helendriel, like as these characters, I can open that dwarven door, or at least see what it says with the helm.
True.
Yep.
Is this the case?
Yep. That is a true thing. I have a cold.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you go to sleep, buddy.
Get
I have
better.
I have used every single Kleenex that I had on my desk today.
Hey, you're wearing an overshirt. Just pop that bad boy off. Start wiping your face with it.
Yeah.
That's the sneak talking.
Yeah. You didn't get to use your Zadira's jail yet.
Nope. That's fine.
You are keeping track of how many charges you've used of the sword?
Right now, I used all 4.
You have 2 more since it was done.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And after this long rest, it'll be done again, so you will have
Oh, then I'll be at 4.
You'll
Okay.
be at 4 again. Yeah, it's just, it's tired. It's an old sword.
Happened.
Okay. Boyos, it's been a good time.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to stop streaming.
Okay.